Hello, let's play some more XCOM 2. This is a playthrough that began last week. Yeah, last week's Request Wednesday. The winner was XCOM 2. So this started the same way I got into The Witcher 3, finally, by the way. Quick reminder that today at 7 p.m., this being a Tuesday if you're watching live, we will draw the name of a game out of a hat, and that's what I'll be playing tomorrow for Request Wednesday. If you have any votes, or if you voted previously and would like to change your vote, all you have to do is type into the chat channel, I vote for, and then the name of your game. If you're not watching this live, if you're watching this recording later on, you can always just type into the comments section, I vote for, and then the name of your game. I'll follow the comment section and make sure your vote gets included. So, right now, let's see. So, in an hour, we'll be drawing. We've got 14 games in here. What's in the lead? Miasmata has 3 votes. Invisible Ink has 2. There's a game on here called Until Dawn that I'm eager to play, a PS4 game. What else is on here? Teleglitch, Hand of Fate, Deadly Rooms of Death 4. Xenonauts, that would be an interesting choice after XCOM 2. So there you go. We'll determine that at 7 o'clock. In the meantime, let's play some XCOM. This is my XCOM playthrough Iron Man using all the DLC. As for what mods we have activated, if I hit escape, does it show me the... No, well, it backs up here. Can I hit escape here? Edit options. Yeah, so we have these mods enabled. Someone very helpfully pointed out that I had, here's how I was playing before. Red Fog, as you can see here, you suffer penalties as you take damage. I had it set for this. So even though I'm playing on, don't tell anyone, but I'm playing on easy. I had this set to disadvantage just me. Let's make sure everybody is disadvantaged by that. So this is the Long War Toolbox options. It adds some randomness to the game as far as stats and chances to hit. Well, that's always random. As far as the damage you inflict and receive. New recruits can have variable stats. I'm also running a mod called Perfect Information, which adjusts the... Apparently there's some fudging going on when you're playing in the tactical battle as far as the stats to hit and whatnot. I don't take kindly to that silliness. So I'm running a mod called Perfect Information that gives you perfect information about your stats to hit. So you might see a few unfamiliar number displays when we get into a tactical mission. I'm playing with all the DLC. I just did the first... Okay, dude, I'm talking. Take your turn later. I just did the first... Oh, yeah, look here. Here's the front of our ship. Is this the front or the back or just the side? I don't know the answer to that. One of the DLCs is called, oh shoot, what's the name of it? Shen, something about Lily Shen. She's your engineer. It gives you canned missions that unlock, I hope this isn't a spoiler for anyone, that unlock, where is that dude?
Do you ever regret leaving the city?
So I just did the first basic mission. Chris Marcus has said, is there a reward for playing on higher difficulty? Corky says, your own satisfaction. I believe there's got to be an achievement, right? There better be an achievement, or I shall be forthwith I shall be penning an angry missive to Veraxis. I don't know if you guys can see, but I'm going down the achievements right now. Beat the game on Commander Plus in Iron Man. Yeah, that's a difficulty mode. So do you just have to go to the hardest difficulty and otherwise nothing? And then there's some hidden achievements. So, Corky says your own satisfaction. Shen's Last Gift. Thank you, Richard Holt. Yes, that is the name of the DLC. Shen, yeah, the Shen from the first game. Lily Shen is, as you can see, she's speaking there. She's in this game. The very first mission, I won't tell you specifically what happens, but you do a canned mission that Lily comes along. She's one of your 4 squad members, and she's super powerful. At first I was like, I don't want, guys, don't give me like a super powerful leveled up character for a mission. But there's a reason she's there, and I guess it lets you play with some toys that you wouldn't otherwise get till later in the game. So you do that story mission, and it unlocks, minor spoiler I guess, this. Now I could customize him. He looks a little different than he was when I first got him. But in the first XCOM there were tanks. I don't know if there are tanks in this XCOM. I've played this on normal, well, what is it? The second difficulty level. There are 3 difficulty levels with a 4th you can unlock. My contention about XCOM 2, your temptation will be to jump in at the 2nd difficulty level, which I think is misleadingly called Rookie. The first one is easy, Rookie, then, I don't know, something, and then Commander, I think is the hard one. Chris Markinson said, it's Chappie! Oh, rats. That was not the effect I was going for, Chris Markinson, but you know what? I'll take it. You can change his... I don't want to change his... Well, yeah, look, I'll show you guys. Just because we're just here to faff about, right? Here are the different heads that you can give him. Wait, where are his heads? Oh, heads, right there. You can give him that head. That's the head he came with, which looks a little too... what's the thing from the Short Circuit movie? Johnny Five or whatever? Yeah. There's this. I kind of like how ominous that looks. That's a little too ominous. And that's way too ominous. So I went with this look for him. Rocket Monkey says, is Chappie worth watching? Chappie's worth watching if you want to see, like many movies with Charlton Copley, if you want to see an interesting Charlton Copley performance. So we now have this guy in our stable of soldiers. Oh, and as you can see, he has unique skills. He's not really a class. He has unique loadouts. He starts with this big, heavy cannon. He has rocket launchers. So I think, I could be wrong, but I think he fills in the role that the tank played in the original XCOM. Oh, and as I was going to say, I don't know if there are tanks in this XCOM. I played this on Rookie when I first started, on the default difficulty, the 2nd out of 3 difficulty levels, the middle, right? That's what you jump into. And my contention about XCOM 2, do you guys listen to 3 Moves Ahead podcast with Rob Zachney, Troy Goodfellow? They regularly have other folks on. They did a podcast on XCOM 2, and my takeaway from that was that they really didn't understand the game, and I can't really blame them, because here's the mistake with XCOM 2 that you're liable to make. You jump in on Rookie difficulty level, and you don't really take the time to figure out the systems, or you just assume that you're going to be able to just power through the game, and you hit some sticking points where you haven't quite done something you were supposed to do, or you aren't quite understanding what these resources are, and you get frustrated and you quit out and you conclude that XCOM 2 is kind of a mess at the campaign level, at the strategic level. And my contention is you are wrong. You did not understand what was happening, and you jumped in and made it a little too difficult before you were ready. My contention about XCOM 2 is that, and I hate to be one of these guys who's like, yeah, there's a right way to play it and there's a wrong way to play it, but I'm going to be that briefly. My contention is in XCOM 2 you want to start out playing easy to figure out the game's systems. And easy will be relatively easy, but it will let you figure out things like, what is this? Because I recall this befuddling some of them on 3 Moves Ahead. It will let you see how it progresses. It will let you understand the difference between alloys and Illyrium and intel and supplies. It'll let you play with things and experiment and learn the game. Now, the game does come with a manual. You can right-click on the Steam page, and there is some documentation. I feel, is there an UFOpedia? There's like a reference guide, right? What is it called? Maybe there isn't. I thought there was. Oh, in one of these rooms, there's like an archive. So at any rate, I played through on Rookie. I don't know how far in, but I got to a point where I was kind of stuck. And I was like, this game is too hard. I need to start over. So I started over again on Rookie, and I got stuck again. And I decided, okay, when I jump back into XCOM 2, I'm going to play on easy. So that's what happened when this One Request Wednesday, last Wednesday, is I started a game on easy, and that's where we are now. It is fairly, I don't know, it's not very far, but we played past the first DLC Lily Shin mission. We now have those Spark robots. Here's the state of the world. We have unlocked all 3 We've communicated with all 3 territories in the U.S. And for some reason, I was thinking I would get a continent bonus, but it looks like I don't. In the other games, if you occupied all of a continent, you got some special bonus. I don't think I got that. Here are the missions I've got queued up. I'm doing fairly well with my supply income. I have no supply right now, and it's super early in the month. So I'm going to have to get through the rest of this month with pretty much no supply, unless I do something like pick up this supply drop. Supplies are routinely drop. Supplies literally fall out of the sky in this game. I mean, you get your monthly income, but you can see, yeah, in 9 days I'm going to get another supply drop. These happen regularly, so that's your main money, right? It even has, that looks like a money icon, doesn't it? Is that yen? I forget. I don't know what that is. Corky says, you're thinking of Risk with the continent bonus. It has that as well. But no, Corky, in XCOM, and I think the original XCOM, the Julian Gollop one, but certainly in the previous XCOM, if you united or started in a continent, but different continents gave you different things, and it felt a little contrived. Like I remember the U.S. gave you stronger interceptors, something like that. But yes, Risk does that as well. Risk has conditioned us to think, hey, get the whole continent. Don't let, Mexico be controlled by someone else or be neutral. You want the whole thing. So I've got all the U.S. I've got a decent income going, but I have no more income for the rest of this month. Intel is an alternate income. I don't really have a lot to spend that on now. My research is bottlenecked by not having these rarities, which you generally get on the battlefield. I've got 3 scientists, which is decent at this point in the game. I have 1 engineer. She's right now just clearing out bits of my... I can't help but think of this as a base. Oops. I keep thinking of this as a base, but it's not. It's a ship. You're in a giant alien ship. And that's one of the few things that I feel doesn't quite work in this idea that you're flying around a ship and mobilizing the resistance. For me, an integral part of the XCOM experience is fending off an alien invasion. And for various gameplay reasons that I feel work, even though the narrative feels a little screwy, for various gameplay reasons, that's not what's going on here. The world's been occupied by aliens, and you're just trying to kick them out of your planet. So here's your ship. Yeah, my engineer is working right here. She's clearing out this because it's an alien ship that you've basically seized, and you're running around in it. And so bits of it are locked with machinery you don't understand. And as you clear out these bits, it would be excavating in the original XCOM where you have a base. You get supplies and stuff. So my engineer's digging around in here. My scientists are working. I am maxed out as far as how much contact I can have with the resistance. It's a sort of a contrived model for how many territories I'm protecting. That's what this is here. And this right here is the progress the aliens are making. This is almost like a clock. Richard Holt says, it looks like you need to hurry up and finish that Avatar project. This is the aliens, if I'm not mistaken. They're doing the Avatar project out here in the middle of the ocean. Okay, in the middle of the Pacific. If I was... I wonder, are they doing like a roll yeah thing? Like, could this be Cthulhu City? Or is that the Atlantic? That's the Pacific. Where does Cthulhu come from? Does he come from the Atlantic or the Pacific? I think the Pacific. So no, this is the... I don't want this finished. The aliens are working on this. It's bad news. And every now and then, 2 dark events get dealt. 2 cards. This is very board gamey. Right now I've only got 1, but you get 2 of them get put on the board, and they're like, hey, the aliens are going to do this terrible thing to you, which is really going to mess you up. Missions will come along that let you knock one of these cards off. As long as you do the mission in this time, this is how long it'll take before this executes, then this won't kick in. So if I don't get in something to stop this right here, a UFO hunts the Avenger, that's my ship, I think I have to play a defense mission. The other thing I had here was that the aliens were going to include a bunch of things called faceless ones. And they're civilians that turn into giant melty blob people who punch you really hard. So I knocked that card off the board, and hopefully a mission will come up that'll knock this card off the board, although this one nearly isn't as bad as having a bunch of faceless ones. Richard Holt says, how do you know unless you finish it? Unless you finish what? I'm not sure what Richard means about finishing, so sorry again for the conversation lag. Unless he's talking about the Avatar project. Yeah, I don't want to finish that. That's not mine. That's a bad thing. Oh, Richard Holt is confusing his Ultima with his XCOM, because in Ultima, the Avatar is what saves you. All right, so let's just run the clock. April 3rd, we are... Oh, we don't have a mission yet. So we just did a mission here. This was the Lily Shen mission where we get the Spark robot. Got a lot of XP from it. We've got 3 sergeants in our squad here. Let's see, what do we want to do next? I like this idea of unlocking a new Avenger power. I'm not entirely sure what this is, but here's something. It'll take us 6 days. We're exploring a clinic, so let's go do that. So we're going to fly there and run the clock. Quick reminder, if you're just joining us, tomorrow's Request Wednesday. You've got 45 minutes to vote for something if you would like to make a vote or change your vote. 45 minutes, we'll draw a name from a virtual hat, figure out what we're playing tomorrow.
Just got word that the Resistance hit an Advent supply line. We have an opportunity to salvage some high-value materials, assuming we can clear out the alien forces guarding the site first.
This sounds dire. It's called Operation Death Chalice. I love these names. All right, so we have this mission. Now, I'm always confused about if I ignore something, can I like finish this first and come to it? And if I press this, it's going to warn me if it's something that I can't do later, which I'm assuming it is because something looks like it's on fire here. So let's just try real quick. Yeah, okay, so, whoa, shoot a monkey. Did I just screw? Oh, no. Can I click on it? Alright, so I can ignore it, and it looks like if I start time, I'm just going to start time and stop it real quick. Although, you don't technically stop time. Look, the minutes are counting by very slowly. I'm just going to start. Oh, yeah. So it's saying if I do start time, I'm going to skip the mission. It's saying, don't skip it. Alright, so let's launch a mission.
Setting course for the Eastern U.S. Precinct.
So this looks like it's way up in Canada. Alright, so this is just telling us that our robot can come on the mission. Now, one of the things that I've unlocked in this game, and it feels like this is what you want to do in XCOM, an extra slot. I first built a, whatever you call it, that unlocks different capabilities, and now I can take 5 people on a mission. Alright, so as you can see, we have 2 sergeants, all 3 sergeants going on this mission. I don't know that we want to... It's sort of like you don't put the entire executive branch in one place at one time. It's bad news for the U.S. government. So we're not going to put all of our sergeants on one mission. Excuse me, we don't want them all wiped out. Alright, so let's see. Well, we need Mary Doyle to come along because she needs to go on every mission so she can get XP, right? We want that. We all know that. We have Sid G here. We're going to bring him along. Sid G we were having discipline problems with Sid G. He wanted to have funky hair and funky eyeglasses and funky costumes. We don't allow that. You have to earn the right for that. This woman here, by being badass, earned the right to have this crazy spiky hair. This guy, oh my gosh, dude. Yeah, okay, here's a new guy. We're going to have to do some stuff here. You do not get to wear your goofy bandit thing in battle. This is not that kind of... Alright, take that off of your face. We will have none of that. Lower face prop, no. Even if it has a XCOM logo. Quit wearing goofy stuff. You have anything else goofy? No, everything else looks like a regulation. Alright, so we want one of our sergeants to stay home. We have our ranger. We have our heavy weapons dude. We have a sniper. So we don't need 2 heavy weapons dudes. So those are grenadier. No, okay. Okay. Sid is our hacker guy. She's our heavy weapons dude, but let's make her stay home. And let's bring in... we have another untested grenadier. Let's bring this fella along. Oh yeah, and he's got the weird guy. Do we allow him to wear those pilot's glasses? Pilot's glasses? Alright, you can wear those. And then there's this guy. Alright, Eric Geithner says, why am I anti-expression? Alright, Eric Geithner. Eric Geithner. And furthermore... Let's see, Eric Geithner, we're going to have to shave your head just to... Where's this buzz cut thing? Yeah, there you go. Let's see, and also, let's just... Even your armor, Eric Geithner, let's just put you in some bright white, like, Stormtrooper armor. Just to show you, you don't need fancy colors and goofy customizables to be an XCOM. Or are you going to change the color of your weapon? Let's get you a nice bright weapon. There you go. Nice and colorless, Eric Geithner. So, Mr. Geithner, I hope we're not going to have any more discipline problems. You are now, just like Sid G, You are now in compliance with XCOM uniform standards. And just because, so Mr. Miyamoto, because Eric Geithner is going to cause discipline problems in this unit, you do not get your sunglasses. That's right. Yep, that's right. All right, there you go. Eric Geithner says he hopes he shoots like a stormtrooper. All right, so here's our group. We have Eric Geithner, who's the new guy, along with Miyamoto, also a new guy. We have a couple of sergeants, and Sid G. Here we go. Oh, no, okay, now here's the thing. I've got to do some... the DLC also unlocks, I'm not sure how I feel about this, different weapons. This hunter's axe, this confused me. A ranger who has a sword, she can run up and melee an enemy, and it's super effective. It's a great way to do a lot of damage. It makes you vulnerable, but if there's like one guy left over, yeah, run up and cut him up, right? That's what the sword does. It tells you about over here how it works. The DLC gives me, it throws into my arsenal this thing, which it says carrying 2 axes provides rangers with the same melee as a traditional sword. Okay, so do I need an axe and an axe here? Like, here's only 1 axe. 1 axe can be thrown from range. Well, I don't... Is this instead of... Oh, she does have 2 axes. I don't know. I'm just confused about this silly DLC stuff where they give you a special weapon that you only get if you pay for the DLC. Whatever. Chris Markinson says she has the Palin look. Yep, that's her nickname is Governor. She's Irish, though. So imagine Sarah Palin with an Irish accent. That's what we got here. Oh, so I also have special weapons. Let's see. I think... Is it a sniper weapon? I think there's an alternative to the sniper pistol. Yeah, Shadowkeeper. It's a pistol shot guaranteed to hit if the target is killed. The shooter gains concealment. Yeah, like I feel like I didn't earn this. They just dropped it in my arsenal.
There's no excuse for missed shots.
Chris Markinson is saying, this is all making me want to buy the darn game. Can't say I blame you, Chris Markinson. And then we have something called a bolt caster. Who gets the bolt caster? It's not a ranger thing. Let's see if Sid, if the hacker gets any special weapons. Yeah, bolt caster. Look here. The bolt caster precision makes it more powerful. Yeah, well, you know what, Sid? I feel like you've paid your dues. We're not going to let you have a fancy haircut or any, you know, glasses trying to look all badass. You don't get to grow a goofy mustache. We will give you this.
A single shot action, but
Good Lord.
This thing hits hard. Even an edge hit could potentially stun the target.
Looks like some goofy thing. It's like Gears of War meets The Order 1886. That silly PlayStation game. All right, well, Sid, you get to carry that thing around. Although Sid claims, quote, my special weapon is my brain. Well, Sid, to be fair, check out this hacking skill. So, to paraphrase Pulp Fiction, check out the brain on Sid. Very nice, Sid. All right, here we go. As they say, we're going in. Although, no, you know, this Miyamoto fellow. Let's see, who else is kicking up a fuss in the chat channel? Oh, really? Richard Holt says, oh, it's not doing it for me. I'm glad I watched, assuming you mean this. Yeah, Richard Holt says it's not doing it for me. I'm glad to watch it, but I don't think I'll be picking it up. It was $25 today on Amazon. All right. Although, I feel like, let's get Chris Markinson in here. I'm going to feel terrible if you guys get killed. Chris, sorry I keep using your real name. I hope that's not something you're not wanting, so we'll just do that. And, you know, I think your hair is a little too long, Chris Markinson. That's just not really compliant. Now, we're not going to buzz cut you because you weren't like a discipline problem. So, there you go. All right, here we go. Everybody's already established. Like, we're not going to change names to people who are already established. But yeah, new folks will get... All right, so Eric Geithner, Chris Markinson, good luck. Hope we don't lose you guys. Oh, grenade issues, right. Okay, so our sniper has a smoke grenade. Mary Doyle, of course, needs this nano vest thing. We don't want her to get hurt. Sid... Oh, and I don't have enough supplies, because here's something I just unlocked. This, look here. Frostbomb. This also comes with the DLC, but you get one of them. Seriously? I get one of them, and you can't make any more, it tells you. Like, you guys are going to give me one-shot thing. It's like, here, have this one potion. Oh, good lord. Alright, so I don't know what to do with this stupid Frostbomb. I'm never going to want to use it if I only get one of them. Alright, so frag grenade is always a safe bet. But here, because these people get 2 frag grenades, let's also bring along a smoke grenade for a little defensive placement. A smoke grenade, you just chuck... Whoa, okay, we're out of smoke grenades. That just means we... Eric Geithner, we're going to give you the frost bomb. Yeah.
The charges in this grenade don't seem all that powerful, but according to Shen, the liquefied gases inside should lead to an instantaneous freeze effect.
Huh, alright. Now, I should warn you guys, the ride in this thing... What is this called? I forget what our thing is called. Sky Ranger, right. The ride in a Sky Ranger is going to be a little cramped, a little comfy, cozy in there, so... Yeah, Eric, do not drop the frost bomb. That would be bad news. I feel like just like most games need a dog, most games need a train mission. That's what we're going to do here. My favorite recent train mission? The last Ratchet & Clank game. Had a really cool train mission. Corky says with his white armor and frost bomb, his nickname should be Iceman. Unfortunately, you have to earn the right to get a nickname. Eric Geithner wants to know, why am I sitting by myself? Eric Geithner, that's a question you should ask yourself. We don't know. We can't help you with that. All right, we are in concealment. What do we have to do? Neutralize all targets. Avoid destroying critical supplies. All right. And is this a thing where the aliens are trying to kill the critical supplies? No, that's not much of a train. It looks like just one train car. All right. Well, there are train maps in XCOM, as you may know. It doesn't look like a lot of cover here. We do have this high spot, which is handy. All right, so one of the things I wanted to build, but I don't have supplies this month, is one of these little, it's a throwable that you throw and it scans the area, but we don't have one of those. All right, who will be on point? There's Chris Markinson, and Chris, you are up here. All right, Chris, you're on point. Run up here, see what you can see around this corner. Aha! Now, we don't have Mary Shen with us, but when we had Mary Shen in this other mission, you go into like a robot factory. Anytime you saw one of those, or these robots, Mary Shen had such badass hacking ability that she would just make it work for us. So, Sid, her hacking ability, I think, was 135. Yours is 75. So, Sid, let's put your hacking skills to the test. Let's see, Sid here. Now, shoot. If we climb you up here... And also, I don't know the answer to this. If you hack that, is it going to ruin our concealment? I don't know the answer. All right, well, in no hurry. This doesn't seem like a time-critical mission. So let's just get you guys in position. We, of course, want our sniper to take that high point. She has the Overwatch ability, which lets her use other people's line of sight.
Moving to position.
Chris Markinson wants to guard the extraction point. It's very kind offer, Markinson, but I think the extraction point will be safe. We don't... This is not necessarily the extraction point, by the way. You can set an extraction point, but where we infiltrate is not always where we exfiltrate. Eric Geithner, get over here with Markinson on point. And then we're also going to have... Who has not gone yet? I can just click here. Oh, right, Mary Doyle. Sorry, Mary, of course. Mary, tell you what. You swing wide around here.
Moving to position.
All right, we're just going to put everyone in Overwatch. There's a nice hotkey for that. Why? All right, that looks like... Oh, yeah, one of these Cobra guys.
Human DNA. These creatures once operating under the guise of thin men now show their true form.
All right, so they do this really annoying thing where they pull you into combat, and they basically shut your character down, and you take damage over time as they wrap you up in their coils. So everybody be careful of that. All right, let's get Sid to get eyes on that turret and see about hacking it. Oh, right. Nobody can climb up because our sniper's in the way. So let's get her up there. We don't want her just hanging out in the open, though. Oh, shoot. She can get over here. It always gets a little finicky when you're trying to deal with the different elevations. Dagnabbit. There. Okay, I have to roll up the mouse wheel. Alright, so here... Don't know what this is going to do to our line of sight, but let's get Gia up there.
Got some hostiles grouped over here.
Oh, geez. Wow. Okay, well, that could have been hugely inconvenient. We had not seen that. Do you guys remember how, I think XCOM 1 was this way, it would spawn dudes as you, like, I think it would, like, spawn a group and you would fight them and it would spawn a new group. This is more Massive Chalice-y, I think, where they're on the map in a pre-existing spot, which makes scouting, like, it would penalize you for scouting. As you've unfogged more of the map, it would spawn in more dudes. I think, if I'm not mistaken, this guy is going to be here no matter what. So it pays to scout early. Again, I might be wrong about the specifics of that. Alright, so now let's get Sid to get some eyes on that turret and see about hacking that thing. Raise elevation. Alright, so Sid, if you're here, you're not covered very well. These guys might be coming around here. Alright, well, Sid, let's just check it out.
Rücke zu Zielkoordinaten vor.
Jason Master asks if this is modded. Yeah, so we have the Long War toolbox running. This thing here to add some nice randomness to the amount of damage you do, to whether or not, you know, it when you're wounded, it affects how much damage you do to soldier stats. We're also running a mod called Perfect Information from the Steam Workshop. And Perfect Information you are about to see in action. Alright, Sid, let's get a look at what... Why can I not hack that yet? Oh, Sid does not have eyes on that. Sid, why can't you see? Oh, it's around here. Are you not close enough? No, he can see it. Alright, Sid, I don't know why you're not... Maybe it's not hackable until a higher level. Shoot a monkey, because, yeah, you can see it. It's got the little crosshairs on it. And it's definitely here amongst your target things. Maybe you have to target it first? No, there's no option. Alright. Huh. Well, I'm just saying, Sid, Lily Shen could hack the daylights out of those. What is this icon? The eyeball with the... I think this means it'll ruin our concealment. Alright, Sid, so for now we're just going to put you on Overwatch. Let's see. Mary, just stay on Overwatch. Let's see what these guys are going to do coming around here. She cannot see these guys. She can see that, and she can see him. Is that right? Yeah, so let's put her on Overwatch as well. What else do you have? Lightning Hands, what is that? Oh, right, a free pistol attack. She just unlocked that ability.
Roger, I got my eyes on.
Jason Master asks, is that a new thing? I think he's asking about Perfect Information. Yes, I think. Yeah, and Chris Hornbossel says, Perfect Information just gives you stats you should have anyway. It also, because I believe the stats, the chances to hit are fudged in the basic game, and it addresses that. Left Empty says, like those eyes on the map, are those there to begin with? Those are there to begin with, Left Empty. This is a lesson that I feel, I don't know that it's taken from it, but this is something that if you've played Invisible Ink, it would suck going back to a game like this. Invisible Ink is so good about telling you, hey, if you move here, you're going to be spotted. You know, it's a stealth game, but it's super explicit. You're never having to guess, ooh, can you see me there? Can you see me here? This folds in a little bit of stealth to the game that it didn't previously have. Right now, this means we're concealed. Nobody's going to shoot at us. If we walk through here, it's going to break concealment, and then it's an open firefight. Until then, we're not seen. We can watch them on their patrol paths. When somebody's on Overwatch, they're not going to fire unless the shooting starts. This little cloaked Assassin's Creed figure here means the person's still concealed. All right, so you guys up here, Chris Markinson and Eric Geithner. Oh, look at this, too. If I want to come around over here, it's giving me those exclamation points to say, hey, if you go here, that's cool, but you're going to move through spaces that can be seen by the enemy. So, again, super explicit stealth stuff, which I really like. All right, so you guys, tell you what, let's get back here with Mary and go into Overwatch. We want to see what these guys are going to do who are on patrol. Eric Geithner, Chris, new guys back here with Mary. Sid and Gia up there on Overwatch.
I've got my eyes on.
They might stumble across us. This looks awfully close. Spotted. All right. Yikes! Sorry, Sid. I shouldn't have left you out in the open there. Are they going to get an attack? Oh, so here the Overwatch is kicking in. See those stats? Crit, dodge, all those stats there? That's the perfect information mod. By the way, Sid, good work. If you're going to get spotted, Sid, that's the proper response. Well played. Let's see if Gia can get in her sniper shot. Just with the pistol, because I don't think she was in position. She has to have not moved for a turn to use her sniper rifle. Alright, I'm okay with how things are playing out. I was mainly worried about this snake guy messing up our positioning. That gets brutal. We're good to go. Alright, MWT Bones voting for Request Wednesday says, let me just write it down here. RW votes for Polybridge. Oh, good lord, that sounds like something like a puzzle game, which I'm happy to play. Alright, I'm putting you down for Polybridge. Left empty says, yeah, okay. So we will do a drawing, and let's see, we got 23 minutes, and we'll do a drawing. Let's see, what are the shades of red? Are there chances to not be detected? Left empty, no. Detection and the being detected, strictly a binary state. You're either detected or not detected. Your entire team will be exposed unless you are a ranger with certain skills, which lets you stay undetected even after your team is detected. Rangers get the ability to sort of be like spies. Alright, so who do we have to deal with? Sid, sorry to have left you hanging out there. Oh, good. So she's going to get her sniper shot on this Advent fella. Oh, there's a... yeah, although I kind of want to get out of... I kind of want to get her in cover. What this red shield here is showing me is that, yeah, this is full cover, but not where she's standing, because she's basically flanked. So, we're just going to play it safe. Spike, that's Gia's nickname. Get on back here and take a pistol shot. Oh, she could have taken her pistol shot first for free, I believe. Let's see, Lightning Hands is this thing. 79% chance to hit. I think this bar here is also part of the Perfect Information mod. All this stuff is made explicit. She'll do between 1 to 4 points of damage. Why is this? So he has 4 hit points. I'm not entirely clear what this is showing me. I know he's got partial cover. We see that that's minus 20%. If he has 4 hit points of damage, is this the percentage chance that... I'm not entirely sure what that is. If you guys know, let me know in the chat channel. Alright, so Lightning Hands is a free shot. Yes, let's take it. She missed. Now, wait, that was a free shot. Okay, right, that was her free shot. What is this right here? Shadowfall, pistol shot. Oh, right, this is her weapon. This is the stupid DLC. Firaxis is like, hey, pay us extra money. We'll give you these free attacks, these free weapons. Yeah, whatever. Well, I'll take it. I'm not going to not use it. So, automatic chance to hit with Shadowfall. And it was a kill. I kind of feel cheap doing that. Chris Hornbossel, I love this. There's a great mod that shows when you have an enemy flanked. Ooh, where is that? What is it called? How can I get it? I'm so glad you brought that up. Because I love mods that give you extra information. I adore Civilization 4, one of the best strategy games of all time, of course. I cannot play Civilization 4 without a handful of mods that are called things like the bug mod, and I forget what they are. They don't change any gameplay, but they uncover new information. They uncover information you're supposed to know. They make explicit certain information. They give you some little interface and quality of life improvements. As much as I love Civ 4, as much as I like the interface in it, the transparentness of the mechanics, I just can't play it without these mods. Bug, and it's something like Bug and Bull, something like that. So, any mods that give you extra information, I definitely want to know about. So, Chris Hornbossel, let me know what that flanking mod is called. Alright, let's see. Did we have some cussing in the chat channel? Careful there. No, that's allowed. You guys can cuss all you want. Chris Markinson, you guys, there's no action over here on this side of the map. All right, Eric Geithner, you're in front, though. So, Eric, I need you to come check out.
Okay.
Come get a look over here. All right, so now you have eyes on this fella. 56% chance to hit. Hold that thought, Eric. Let's get Markinson up here. Chris, where is room for you? I don't know that there's any cover up here. Let's see. Turn the map. Chris, if you run up here, can you see this guy? So we see here. Yes, so this is something that I actually knew this was in here but forgot. Pony Carnival had to point it out to me. If I move Chris Markinson here, if I move him here, if you see this guy's health point bar, there's no target symbol. So this means Chris Markinson moving here can't see that guy. If I move him here, there's a little target symbol, which means Chris Markinson moving here can see him, which is what we want. Flank preview evolved. Oh god, I almost want to quit out and then load it up. I love stuff like that. I am, flank preview evolved. Is it just crazy that I think that that's so sexy? Alright, so you guys have good eyes on this fella. So now let's just see what we can do. I feel like we've got him under control. This guy here I'm worried about. This, by the way, has armor. It has 1 point of armor. And I think the way armor works, you can have multiple points of armor, is it is going to intercept a point of damage. So if we were to do 5 points of damage to this, it would kill it. If we were to do 4 points of damage, the armor would intercept 1. It would only do 3. It would have a point of health left. There are certain things that shred armor, that remove it. So that's part of the problem with this turret, is that it's armored. Sid, you don't have any... I don't know what the deal is that Mary... I guess that's further down the skill tree. So this being a one-shot... I guess you can never reload it? Is that what it's... No, you can reload it. Oh, wait, this is your main weapon? Did I give you this crazy one-shot main weapon, Sid? Well, whatever the case, we need you to reload. What... oh, right. This is your little buff where you use your robot to give someone a defense bonus. No, you need to reload. I didn't realize that was going to be your primary weapon. I kind of feel bad about giving you that thing. Oh, you can reload and fire. Right, again, one of the things I love in XCOM 2, reloading doesn't end your turn. So you can shoot that. Oh yeah, 100% chance. Wait, this is the bolt caster. I'm confusing the bolt caster. Look at all the damage it does. Oh, it's 100% chance, not because it's special. Just you have that height advantage, the weapon accuracy, good angle, weapon range, and then let's check that out. 95% chance. The amount of damage you're going to do will take it out. Yeah, let's take this out because Markinson and Geithner have a good line of sight on that other Advent Trooper. Good lord. I like that thing, but I wished I'd earned it rather than just had it given to me because I bought DLC. Mary, let's see. Mary, do we risk running you up here? Well, let's first of all take care of this guy. Eric, you get first shot. Good luck. Oh, Chris Markinson said gotcha is the name of is part of the mod's name. I almost thought the gotcha was in response to you looking it up for me. All right, so gotcha. That's the name of the mod. Awesome. Chris Hornbustle says, oh, you're going to earn your fancy weapons. I know, but that one I didn't earn. They just gave it to me. It's just my whole thing with DLC. I really feel DLC, it's a business model. Quit putting your damn business model in your game design. Jerks. That's how mad I get. Mary, do we dare run you up here? Yep, run on up, Mary. This is a little risky. No, this isn't a timed mission. Quit getting greedy, Tom. All right, Mary.
Not a problem.
A little moral support behind Markinson here. And then everyone else, I think, is going to be on Overwatch. Yes, so Overwatch, the Y is the hotkey for Overwatch all around. Oh, shoot. I didn't realize we could see that guy.
There's heavy fire in this zone.
All right, does our sniper... Oh, yeah. Why does she get this? So I think she has a special ability that I thought should be shown here, where she gets to stay concealed even if everyone else is seen. So she could just run up. But we don't want her to leave cover. But let's move her over here
Heading
and
to
just
that
put her on
location.
Overwatch.
Got it covered.
Markinson, let's give you a chance here. 44 isn't great. Give it a shot.
Shot failed to connect. Could use some ammo over here.
All right, that's is a noble attempt, but let's now give Eric a shot here. Eric Geithner. Oh, even less of a chance to hit. Do we use a grenade? No, go ahead, Geithner. See what you can do.
Target's still up.
Well, I will say, you guys have certainly intimidated the fella. I wonder if it's now safe to use Mary's melee attack. So the way you do this is, it's just like taking a shot. If I press 3, which is her slash attack, it'll let me cycle through who I'm slash attacking. In this case, this guy. Now, is this new? I recall kind of being irked that it... Oh, throw... What was it? I recall kind of being irked that it wouldn't let me... What's going on here? It wouldn't let me figure... in Massive Chalice, when you do a melee attack, you can pick what square you stand in when you're attacking. I recall being irked that I couldn't do that in XCOM 2. I could be wrong, but obviously I can do it now. Alright, so Mary... How about from here? Oh, what have I just done? Yeah, I'm still figuring out the interface. Left click. There we go.
What did you expect?
Sid, let's go ahead and do a little reload. Eric Geithner says,
Rock and roll.
nice to see I'm earning my Stormtrooper shooting skills. That was very Stormtrooperish of you. Alright, who do we got left? Sid. I feel like we've done a good job. Sid, run on up here. No, we don't get you. You know, again, don't get greedy. In an MMO, you will almost... Every time you die in an MMO, it's usually because you pulled aggro on an extra guy. That's an important lesson to learn. Don't, you know, you can handle one guy at a time. Don't pull aggro on an extra guy. When you die in this, it's usually because you do something stupid, like you move forward too quickly. So here, just reload. No hurry. No hurry, Markinson. Reload and, Overwatch. Let's go ahead and have Geithner reload and Overwatch as well. R, and then Y. Although I kind of don't like you with your butt hanging out in the breeze over here. But Overwatch for now. Alright, Mary, let's see. Well, let's get our sniper. Do we want to move her up? Yeah, let's go ahead and get her ready to stand on this train. So, you run up
Good to
here.
go.
12 minutes till we draw for Request Wednesday. If you have any votes, get them in. Sid says, why'd you choose Revive over Haywire for the level up? Might be why there's no hack turret option. Excellent question. Because I want to put a priority on these early guys on survivability. On getting everybody through the mission rather than before improving their lethality. Lethality? I always feel weird. I know that's a word. I always feel weird saying it. You know another word I feel weird saying? How many of you guys played D&D and went through, like me, all of 7th grade pronouncing the word psionics? In D&D, you roll to see if your character has psionics. Because you can get psionic skill in XCOM and XCOM 2. Mary, yeah, run it up here.
On my way.
Take a look. And a little Overwatch.
Scanning.
Sid, come on up over here with Mary for now.
What to those?
So far, nobody in the squad has psionics. We don't have anyone. Oh, wasn't there a... Yes, this. Oh, shoot, we lost. Dadgummit. Loot expired. All right, that's okay. More important than getting loot is surviving. Geithner, let's unfog some of this. Have a look.
Good copy. Moving on target.
So far, so good, but you stay in Overwatch over there.
Overwatch.
Markinson, I don't know if it's a good idea to send 2 rookies over here. Markinson, let's swing a little wide.
Roger that.
Although it doesn't let you go on Overwatch, but Eric can cover you. Alright, let's go to our sniper and put her up on the train. There's a good cover spot.
Understood. Moving out.
Alex Chapman says, how often in 7th grade did you need to use the word psionics? Alex Chapman, every time you roll up a character in D&D. When I played D&D, my friend's 11-year-old son has been playing D&D lately. I love hearing him talk about it. When I played D&D, psionics was something that when you rolled your character, you roll your strength, you roll all your stats. And the really cool thing was if you got an 18, you then got to roll percentage because you could have like 18 slash, 87 or whatever. The other cool thing, and it almost never happened, right? Because when would you get a natural 18? That's tough enough. And then you roll percentages, and you would often get disappointed with something like 18 slash 34. Like you get so disappointed at that, it's almost better to just have a 17. So I had to use psionics every time I rolled up a character because when I played D&D, when you rolled up your character, you then rolled on a table in the back of the player's handbook for a percentage chance for your character to have psionics. And it was something ridiculous, like you had to roll two 20-sided die and like a 98, 99, or double O's. You then got psionics. Mr. McWolf voting for, interesting choice, the Sherlock Holmes games. I've never played any of those. Devil's Daughter. Is that the best one? I know there's a Cthulhu one that I think got middling reviews. It immediately made me think, I got to play Sherlock Holmes meets Cthulhu. Because there's a board game I love by Martin Wallace called Study in Emerald, which is kind of a mix of Arthur Conan Doyle and Lovecraft. It's part of it. But I know there's a Cthulhu Sherlock Holmes that I've heard is kind of disappointing. So Devil's Daughter, I'm assuming, is a good one, and that's why you're picking it, Mr. McWolf. Sherlock H. Devil's Daughter, Mr. McWolf. Let's see, make sure I'm not missing any other. Richard Holt is asking... is asking second edition. Wait, who's that? Shoot, I can't. Stupid chat channel's moving too quick. Sorry, I'm alt tabbing over. Richard Holt says, now that I think about it, I might have actually pronounced it psionics. Well, yeah, that's how you pronounce it. It's not psionics, it's psionics, right? Wizard of Video Games, I did see this on Steam, is voting for the new Ghostbusters game, which I saw Activision is publishing, and it looks like an action RPG that I'm assuming would suck, but maybe it wouldn't? I don't know. But I'm glad you're picking that, Brian Kent, because it would certainly satisfy my curiosity. Ghostbusters. Didn't realize this until I had to look it up. Ghostbusters is 2 words. You guys know that? Chris Markinson says he misses Thaco, and Richard Holt asks, second edition? I don't remember the edition. Awakening. Sherlock Holmes Awakening is the Sherlock Holmes Cthulhu, Chris Hornbossel says. The Awakened, right. Richard Holt says he saw a review saying it was flat out terrible. Okay, good to know. Corky is saying, Tom, you don't have a cheap second monitor for the chat? I do, but I rarely have it on. That's probably a good idea. It's actually easier for me to just look on the same window. Like, my monitors they're not close enough together. I have to, look... That would be easier, but it's easier for me to actually just have a window, and this is right outside the window. But maybe I'll try that at some point with the second monitor. What I normally do with the second monitor is when I'm playing a game or when I'm writing or doing whatever, I'll have a crappy horror movie on in the second monitor that I halfway watch. 6 minutes till Request Wednesday. All right, let's see. Where are we? None of our characters has psionics. We have a good line of sight over here. We don't want... Oh, this avoid destroying critical supplies. We're not protecting anything. It's just going to penalize us if we are throwing grenades willy-nilly. And we just have to kill a bunch of bad guys. So, again, we're going to take our time. We're going to go slow and easy. Be patient. Stay in cover. Sid, come on up here. We can peek through this door. Eric Geithner says, whoa, there's a new Ghostbusters game. There is. And I only know because I saw it on Steam. Sid, Overwatch. Mary Doyle. Oh, Mary, what should we do? Yeah, okay, this train goes way back, at least. There's a third car. Mary... can you go between the train cars? It looks like you can't, but you can go in here. Let's just make sure this flank is secure. Mary, hop on over here. And then go to Overwatch. Yep, alright. As they say in Aliens, we've got movement. Alex Chapman says, if you want me to co-op on Necropolis, I'm your Huckleberry. He didn't actually say that. I'm paraphrasing. Necropolis, I booted it up a little bit today. I'm not quite sure what to make of it. Have you spent time with it, Alex Chapman? And if so, what do you think? What are your thoughts on it? Chris Markinson, move on up. And then you are going to cover Eric Geithner this time. All right, you're on Overwatch. Mary, let's not get too far out of it. Now, we're not concealed anymore, but our sniper is. So let's move her down along this train. Come on, that's not cover? Shoot, you'd think that's cover. All right, Gia, take a peek up here. Nothing visible. I hate to leave her out here, but since she's concealed, I'm going to go ahead and put her on Overwatch.
Affirmative. Covering now.
Mary, it's a little scary, but go ahead and do that. Overwatch, we see nothing. All right, Eric, you got Markinson covering you. Is this a little too far ahead? Yeah, you know, again, settle. There's no hurry. And also on Overwatch. Sid, let's get you out here. I can't understand you when you speak German, Sid. And you're on Overwatch.
Shut up. Listen.
So Alex Chapman said he played Necropolis for a few hours today. He thought it was disappointing. He said nothing should be called Dark Souls like that. Oh, should be called Dark Souls-like, which is how Necropolis has been described, unless that Japanese dude was involved. I think he means the developer of Dark Souls. Richard Holt suggests he means Hidetaka Miyazaki. Is that the Dark Souls fella? Who went on to do Bloodborne? Is that right? But yeah, Dark Souls-like does get thrown around a lot, doesn't it? Like roguelike. Out of curiosity, Alex, why did you find it disappointing? What was it that you were kind of expecting that it didn't do? All right, let's see. Let's deal with our sniper. She's got good line of sight, and she is concealed. We can move her up here. Oh, but is she... So this is always a little confusing. She climbs down and then climbs up over here. Yeah, so she can't jump this gap. All right, let's... So I know she's not... Okay, let's do this. Come on over here.
Position confirmed.
Yeah, Richard Holt says, I think people use Dark Souls as lazily as they use roguelike. And he just filters it out now. Yeah. Corky brings up, speaking of people misusing things, the Citizen Kane of video games that gets misused. Okay, let's see. Gia, we know there's some noise coming from over here. We don't want to march her up here when she doesn't have an action, so we're going to, again, put her on Overwatch. Markinson and Geithner, I think we can afford to run you guys up while Sid is covering you. Yeah, because Sid can't see anything up there, so it's probably safe. Markinson? Here, go up that far. Now, you're going to be out of actions, so hopefully you won't see anything too distressing. Good. All right. And then Geithner. Geithner, you come over here with Sid.
On the move.
So Alex Chapman is saying the combat in Necropolis was simplistic. He didn't mind the permadeath mechanic, but there's very little progression. Ouch, that's a kiss of death. Only tomes, which don't have a good description of what they do. If there's one thing worse than minimal progression, it's minimal, undocumented progression. He says co-op was more fun, partly because of friendly fire. He killed a friend of his a few times today by accident. Friendly fire is, unless you're playing with pickup groups, makes things better, doesn't it? All right, Eric, give us some cover.
Moving to Overwatch.
Mary, all right, Mary, go ahead and hop in here.
Absolutely.
Also in
Moving to
Overwatch.
Overwatch.
Sid, yeah, this tree right up here.
Begebe mich zum Ziel.
Corky is recommending an article called 9 Games That Are the Dark Souls of Their Genre. Sounds like something on BuzzFeed or Kotaku. What does it mean to be the Dark Souls of your genre, by the way? Because when I talk about the term being misused, I think it just gets misused to describe roguelikes. Left Empty says when Alex Chapman talks about Necropolis, it sounds like he's describing Target Renegade. I don't know what that is. Alex Chapman also says you can resurrect your dude in co-op as long as you don't die first, which I imagine makes it feel markedly different from single player, right? Okay, everyone, just Overwatch, and let's see what he's... Okay, good. Marketson, we don't want you to get behind this tree.
Confirmed. Moving out.
You're a little too far over to our left flank, but
On Overwatch.
let's just keep it. Mary, don't run out yet. Let's pull Geithner up. Eric Geithner, right here.
Moving to designated position.
Chris Hornbossel says that article sounds like the Citizen Kane of BuzzFeed articles. And we're just giving you guff about that, Corky, because, you know, a lot of those are good, but that's clearly, and I know this because I've written my share of them, it's clearly one of those clickbait headlines, isn't it? Alright, Gia. Which, again, just to be clear, a clickbait headline does not necessarily imply a clickbait article. It's just a way to drive traffic, even for good articles. Alright, let's move her up. She's still concealed right here. We should be able to unfog a lot. There we go. A sectoid. All right. Oh, come on! You saw it and then you lost sight of it? There's a sectoid over there. I just saw it. Alright, well, sectoids we don't like, so stay on Overwatch. Although, you know what? No, I don't like her just hanging out there in the open. You know what? Pull back. Oh, shoot. Where's cover on this stupid train? Well, wait. Let's see if we can get some eyes on that sectoid. Who's got enough movement? Sid, I don't want... Alright, Sid, let's see. No? Really? Huh. Alright, so Sid going Overwatch. Corky says his article's on Game Zone. That's where you'll find that Citizen Kane of, or Dark Souls of its genre. Left Empty says, being a Dark Souls probably means the unpaid temps were the ones doing the real work, while some producer was getting all the praise about how cryptic its worldview is. Left Empty sounds a little bitter about that, even though he says he loves Dark Souls. Sid, Overwatch with your one-shot gun. Oh, alright, stay on Overwatch, because you are... Pistol Overwatch can see... The first enemy that moves within your line of sight... Only if okay, I'm okay with that. Eric... This will eat into all your movement, but yeah, get on up here. We need you closer. Mary, So it was right over here. I think Mary's safe. Alright, Mary, do that.
Heading out.
I hate for her to be the only one visible. Please don't see it. Okay, good. Overwatch.
I'm on it.
Oh, sorry, we are 3 minutes past drawing for Request Wednesday. So, yeah, I'm going to hold my place here. I am now going to transfer you. If you're not watching this live, this will probably be boring to you. So, let's pull up this little standby screen. And we will be back in just a moment after we... Oh, no, I'm not going to do that. Here's what I'm going to do. Here is the random number generator. Apologies for not being able to fit my whole desktop in here. Here is the list. We have 2 additions to the list. RW Poly... I can't even remember. What? Who is RW? Why can't I remember that? RW voted for Polybridge. Why did I not remember who RW is? I'm such an idiot. Which one of you is RW? Scrolling up. Did I just miswrite that? Looking to see who picked that. Dadgummit. Alright, well, there's an RW, right? Who am I? Chris Markinson is changing his vote, which you can do, to American Truck Simulator. Chris Markinson, where are you? You had GTA 5. We'll just put ATS 1. American Truck Simulator 1. RW, Polybridge. Who's RW? I feel like an idiot. I should have written out the full name. My apologies. You guys remind me who voted for Polybridge? Mr. McWolf. I remember that because I wrote his full name out. Mr. McWolf voted for SH Devil's Daughter. RW should have been Richard Holt. Oh, why did I write W? All right. Although I have Richard Holt down for Hand of Fate. Richard Holt, is that correct? MWT Bones. Good lord, where did I get RW? MWT Bones. I didn't mean to do it. No, I'm shouting at you there. Mr. McWolf, and then Wizard of Video Games voted for Ghostbusters, which is 2 words. There we go. All right. Richard Holt has, yeah, we have Richard Holt down for me as well. All right, if I messed up anyone's vote, let me know. Dylan Taylor asks, having a vote on what game to stream. Yes, Dylan Taylor, if there's anything you would like included on this list, you can be number 18. Just type in, I vote for, and then you will be on the list. But I'm afraid to tell you, number 18 just got usurped by Martin Hill, so you would be number 19. Martin Hill, down for Hand of Fate, along with Hazy Silhouette, not Hall of Fate. Again, if I missed anybody's vote, chime in. If anybody wants to change their vote, chime in. Dylan, if you want to get in a vote, I'll give you a moment here. Take a drink of water. We are about to draw, and you guys can see everything. Dylan Taylor, down for Until Dawn, which I just bought last week because someone brought it up, and I was like, I gotta play that sooner or later, so I went ahead and bought it. It's on my PS4. All right, we have 19 choices. We are going to pick one number between 1 and 19. All right, here we go. I don't have a drum roll, so I'm going to do this little thing. Yeah, that's annoying. All right, between 1 and 19, here's what we are streaming tomorrow. We are streaming Invisible Ink. So I'm putting that down here. Invisible Ink is the winner of Request Wednesday. Left Empty says, is 19 a record? I think we had a 20-something. Oh, Big Herb! God, I'm so sorry, Big Herb. Big Herb, here's what happened, though. I'm so sorry. I probably went a little too quickly. My apologies. It's a chariot racing management game, which I think is actually pretty cool. So sorry, Big Herb, but I do have you down now for next week. My apologies. Let's see, what else? Yeah, so sorry. Again, I'll try to draw it out a little bit longer for next time. Big Herb, you're number 1 for next week. All right, any other votes, feel free to weigh in. Again, you can always change them. There's no hurry to get in your votes. You can always also type it into the chat channel. Into the comments. I always see all the comments. So join me tomorrow for Invisible Ink. We will now continue with XCOM 2. Chris Hornbostel says Quadriga is, and then he yells at us. Chris Hornbostel is yelling that it is awesome. Come on, Chris Hornbostel, it's not that good. Seriously? I've only played it a little bit. All right, so we know we have a sectoid over here. That makes me think there's nothing over here. So I'm wondering, Chris Markinson, are you safe swinging out this wide? Let's just take a look.
On the move.
Eric Geithner's going to eat dinner, and he hopes he doesn't die. We hope you don't die too, Eric Geithner. Hornbostel says that Quadriga is worth yelling about. All right, Markinson, putting you on Overwatch out here. Okay, Mary is going to stay there for now. We need to get eyes on this silly thing. So let's go to our sniper. Shoot. Just walk up to the lip here? This just seems dangerous.
Okay.
She is concealed, though. Whoa, there's 2 of them. Alright, she's still concealed? No, she's not concealed anymore. Dagnabbit. I hate those guys. They're such jerks. Alright, well, stuff just got, as we say, real. Okay, she gets a free shot because of her lightning hands. Just a regular old Advent Trooper. The real problem is going to be this sectoid. Yeah, I like that 100% chance. Alright, free shot on a sectoid. 2 points of damage. Oh no, I thought she was going to be left hanging out there. And now, where do we want to put her? Well, fall back. That's where we want to put her.
Be okay?
Hopefully that sectoid won't get line of sight. Alright, Mary. Well, let's see what we got with our dudes. Actually, where did Chris Markinson go? Chris Markinson, can you shoot? We put you on Overwatch. Can you take back Overwatch? Yes, you can't. No, you can't. Oh, this is grayed out. You can't move. All right. Fair enough. We did say go to Overwatch. So, Eric, get up here. Let's see if there's anywhere where you can get a shot at that guy. from here, and you've got cover. Yes, half cover. Go ahead. Although really the sectoid is what we're worried about. But let's see if we can take this guy out.
Come on!
Mary, what is this thing here? Throw axe? Oh, yeah, okay. This is like the lightning gun thing that our sniper gets with the DLC weapon. It's so cheap. It just feels really cheap. 90% chance to kill it. I just feel so cheap doing this, but I'm not going to not do it, am I? Alright, so now the sectoid who we can't see. Do we hang out in Overwatch and hope to get the drop on him when he shows his face? Can he attack us from hiding? I don't know the answer to that. Alright, well, Mary, just come up here. Overwatch. Sid. Come up here. Overwatch. I don't want to see. Okay. Good.
Status confirmed.
Very nice. There we go. Big Herb said he was just watching the Red Faction Guerrilla stream, realizing he never catches the stream live, and then he realized, hey, it's on right now, and he came on over. Sorry that you missed the Request Wednesday drawing, Big Herb, but again, you're there, number one for next week. And then Richard Holt called him dumb. No, he didn't. The perils of asynchronous chatting, right? All right, great. Well done. No deaths. I mean, we shouldn't be too proud of ourselves because we're playing on easy. But again, this is just to get through the content, figure out the systems. We'll play for real later. I mean, this is for real, but this isn't. It's not going to push back too hard. And I say that, and then we're going to lose someone. As someone mentioned upstream, it's so demoralizing when you lose your star character, right? When Mary dies, I'm done with this playthrough. All right, let's see if there were any promotions. I think you get told in game in the mission when there's a promotion, don't you? All right, let's land. Yeah, those DLC weapons just feels cheap, but I'm not gonna not use it. I'm really ashamed of myself for this. All right, Sid. Whoa, Sid, I was a little bit worried that you were going to outrank Mary. We can't have that. Mary, let's look at... Well, Sid, let's see what you get here. Sid can either revive people or this Haywire protocol. So, do we go defense or do we go offense? Sid G, if you're still in the chat channel, which you are, you get to... Oh, he might have left. He might have missed the question. Sid, if you caught that, let me know which one you want, and I'll... Oh, Sid got called Zulu. That will not stick. We're going to give you a different nickname, Sid. Alright, let's see what we're going to give Mary. It's now Lieutenant Mary. Can she take concealment, which helps survivability, or run and gun, which also helps? Take an action after dashing. That's what we're going to do. Because there's that whole thing where you dash, you use your second movement action, and then you're like, whoops, I'm hanging out here in the breeze. I accidentally got killed. I accidentally am exposed to fire. Immediately enter concealment once per mission. I'm not real clear on the whole point of like one character being concealed, so we're going to go with running gun. Richard Holt says the best defense is offense, unless I got that the other way around. So yeah, that's the best defense is defense. That is a tautology, isn't it? But it's a valid tautology. Richard Holt says he wished, or no, Left Empty said he wished his friends would call him governor. She's governor because she was the former governor of Alaska. That's my bio for her. As a matter of fact, I might even type that in. All right, so Sid has left us to make the choice, which is fine with me. Sid, I'm sorry, we need defense at this point. You know what? Someone asked me. Let's go ahead. You may target robotic and mechanical enemies. I mean, we're not seeing a lot of those, but we're starting to see them, so okay. Go with Haywire. Yeah, governor for a lot of people, as Rocket Monkey points out, after Walking Dead does have a bit of a different connotation, doesn't it? Here's all of our loot. Fat loot. Good. We can research this guy, which is good. We need new things to research because we're ready. Oh, Illyrium is this supply up here. We'll see in a minute. Yeah, okay, these are good too. The supplies is good. Okay, this was an awesome mission. We can do this autopsy. Oh yeah, we can research this turret, of course. Yeah, good. So now we have alloys and Illyrium. We have some supplies. With the supplies, I think we want to start... So we have 3 extra points of power. So down here we're going to build a workshop which applies bonuses to everything around it. We're not going to build it here. Yeah, a little bit here, but right now... So we need... Alright, somebody's talking. We need something here that can get a bonus, which I think will be extra power, right? This is a story. This is saying, hey, you need this to advance the story. If we build this here, will it increase the number of resistance? Basically, this is kind of like satellites in the first game, where it's the number of territories you can protect. Let's build this here, and then presumably our workshop will give us a bonus to it later.
Commander,
All
we've
right.
pushed our current power systems to the limit.
And now we're going to have to make more power, which we'll put right here
Means
or
we
right
can't
here.
expand our facilities further.
Hey, what's that about night mode you guys are mentioning? Big Herb said, I just switched to night mode on YouTube. Expect it to be a change of color. It completely switches the layout. Oh, what is night mode? I don't even know what that is. Yeah, you guys describe what's night mode. Yeah, because I would just think it would change the colors. All right, let's just, we've got everything right. Oh, wait. These icons here tell us if we have to pay attention to something. This is a new mission. All right, so we're just sitting here in the wilderness. We need to fly to what we're going to do next. This is saying we're at maxed power. This is saying we're at maxed communication areas. We're addressing these issues now. So what mission do we want to do? I want to check this out and see what a new Avenger power is.
Avenger
So let's go to
plotting
Mexico.
course.
Richard Holt says, I'm not sold on base management in this game. I like the management, I'm just not crazy. I think the model's a little goofy. Why is this locked? What is the story mode? It seems like I could go to and do it. Alright, doesn't matter. We're doing this. We are working on this power. There we go.
The outcome of this research can only further our advances,
All right.
Commander.
We have scientists. No, we have 3 scientists. We have some new things we can research. Psionics! Look, we can research psionics, because now we have crystals, although this being yellow says it's not really efficient. Like, we're going to slow down. I think, and maybe you guys know, I think until we get other kind of prerequisites, like as you unlock other techs, it makes certain other techs research faster, right? So at any rate, we want something green. Oh, we may not have that option. Oh, here we go. Yeah, we could just do these autopsies. I'm scared of these guys because they really mess you up by pulling your dudes out of cover, so let's
Although I
research
would
them.
expect to be growing more accustomed to seeing the clear intermingling of both human and alien genetic material, I must admit, this reptilian creature with such distinctive human features is surprisingly unsettling.
I kind of like these cutscenes.
Invasion-era reports include references to a species with some reptilian qualities.
They remind me of John
Nothing
Marsden
is
skinning
readily
animals in Red
apparent
Dead
as this.
Redemption. Alright, so we got our new research, so yeah, let's just go on. Press this, hit the space bar, keep going.
Commander,
We
can
are...
now construct radio relays in any region where we've made contact with the local resistance.
Okay. Which does what? Oh, increases our income. Now, do we fly there and construct it? How does this work? I'm just going to click on this and see what happens. Spend supplies to earn supplies. And we don't have the supplies because we spent them all. Alright. Rocket Monkey says, oh crap, forgot to vote for Red Dead Redemption for Request Wednesday.
This outcome.
Unfortunately, not a valid vote because I don't know how to stream from the Xbox 360, I'm afraid.
I find it unusual.
As much as I'd love to
say the
revisit
least,
that game.
that the subject so often referred
We'll
to
wait
in
for the PC
past
version.
as the
Surely it's on the
Dead
way. Any day now, right?
has
They're going to
now been
announce it?
revealed to actually be a
Battlefield
genetic
Medicine sounds good. I want
derivative
whatever
of
that
a
is. What is that?
creature.
The Venom. Okay, so improved med kits, it seems like is what that does. Wait, why can't I? Where's my battlefield medicine? Oh, maybe that's something we built. Yeah, let's just finish up these autopsies.
The turrets we see employed by Advent throughout their various facilities and security checkpoints are automated, much in the same way the alien mechanized units are. A significant amount of time was likely spent developing the optical sensors and target.
Oh, you guys are implying that I could stream Red Dead Redemption through the backwards compatibility on the Xbox One. To which I say, no comment. No, if it wins, it wins. I do have an Xbox One in a closet somewhere.
Just give the word and I'll get started, Commander.
How does the Xbox One work again? I bought my Xbox One specifically for Sunset Overdrive, which, yeah, that was a great purchase. Being sarcastic there. Richard Holt said, is he giving the turret an autopsy? You bet. Chris Markinson is calling out Kelly One's synopsis for Now You See Me 2 on the Quarter to Three movie podcast, which was indeed pretty glorious. Especially if you had to see the movie. I mean, got to see the movie. Avenger Power +3. Well, what does that mean? What is Avenger Power? Avenger Power sounds like a morale-improving rallying cry. Small clue. Alright, well, whatever our Avenger Power is, we have 3 more of them. What is Avenger Power? Why do I not know that? Alright. Okay, let's now go check out... I feel like this thing.
Avenger plotting new course.
Rocket Monkey says, is the Avenger your ship? Yes, it is. Richard Holt wonders if he needs to see Now You See Me 2 before listening. I'm not sure that I would tell anyone to see Now You See Me 2, but the synopses are definitely richer if you have seen the movie involved. Joshua Marshall is saying, yeah, John Chu is an atrocity in the world of directing for how little he appreciated Brianna Evigan in the Step Up movie. I think we can all get on board with that.
Advent doesn't seem to have any issues stationed.
Defense Matrix. I like the sound of a Defense Matrix. Don't know what it is, but I like it. Let's see. Repurposes recovered turrets. The automated defensive to be deployed. Oh, okay. I think we might have a defense mission for the Avenger, because that's one of the Dark Avatar programs that they have going. It might be time to go for Psionics. Okay, we're going to check out this guy's corpse.
The Advent Stun Lancer was apparently outfitted with the intention of serving as a civilian peacekeeping unit within the city centers. Although they are equipped with weapons...
Oh, Rocket Monkey just explained something that I should have had. So first of all, Corky says the Xbox One does not have YouTube streaming built in. Well, there's that then. Okay, in that case, I don't have to hook up this silly thing. And Rocket Monkey rightly points out, Avenger Power +3 is duh. That's why I'm 15 instead of 12. Very good, Rocket Monkey. I was thinking power like, +3 to attack or some such thing. Rocket Monkey solved it. Matthew Mangy says, does the PS4 have YouTube streaming baked in? You bet it does. Basically, if it's worth doing, the PS4 does it, and the Xbox will maybe do it in a year or so. Oh, snap. Let's see. James Miller wants his Terror from the Deep expansion for this. James Miller, you say that, but I recall being a little disappointed in Terror in the Deep for how it just kind of gave everything an underwater, like it would turn a gun into a harpoon. Maybe I'm just not giving it enough credit, but I remember thinking it underwater should have made it more dramatically different. But yeah, it would be cool to see what Firaxis could do with putting this underwater. What's going on here? I knew it! I knew it! You guys might have doubted me, but I knew it. There was a bonus for controlling every area in the continent. So my black market items are cheaper. Whoa, what just happened? Oh, I guess time is running slowly, so this happened. I think we have to do a defense mission now.
Commander, remote reconnaissance indicates the aliens have a UFO hunting for our position. We need to be careful about where we pick our flight paths.
Alright. So that was their Avatar project. We can see... Wait, why can we not click on it? We should be able to see... Here we go.
Dedicated an immense amount of time and resources.
We should be able to see their active dark projects.
Successful, It will mean the end of human
Huh,
civilization.
all right. Let's see.
Got an urgent communication
Left
coming
empty
in from
says the
United
continent bonus
Kingdom.
is like risk. Left empty, where were you? We already made that reference before. But yes, you're right. Oh, Matthew Mangy brings that one up too. Welcome to the party, guys. Incoming resistance communication. What is this? I think this might be a mandatory mission. Mr. McWolf says there's a UFO near New Mexico. He might be talking about real life as well.
I had high hopes for the resistance.
Oh, yeah, okay. Here,
under
no,
your
this is just our
leadership,
funding
Commander,
report.
And you have outdone yourself.
Here's how we did. Here's our extra money, which we want. We can recruit new staff. We have these people joining us, I think. Corporal George White. All right, so here we go. These are the... Oh, right, okay, I remember this. So now there's 3 things they're doing. And it's basically going to get to the point where we can't shut down all of them, right? We have to choose which ones we're going to be subjected to. If we pay Intel, here's one of the things you do with Intel, we can see what the 3rd thing is. So to just get a sense for them, alloy padding, the Advent gets better armor. Those are the troops and officers. I'm kind of okay with that one. Rapid response. The aliens improve their threat response procedures, guaranteeing reinforcements on all guerrilla ops for a month. I think that means we fight more guys. This is so far the one we don't want. Let's go ahead and pay to reveal one. We don't want this either because it progresses our fail state, the doom clock, as it were. So we can't choose anything, but they're just saying, hey, these are the things that are on the table. You might get to stop one of them later on. So just so we know, that's basically a little intel for us. All right, so we now have a new supply drop. We're not going to do that. Yeah, right out here in the middle of the U.S. Where's that UFO near New Mexico that you pointed at? I don't see a UFO near New Mexico. Oh my gosh, that's not New Mexico. That's Brazil. Look at it. It's slowly coming in. All right, well. I think we don't... Yeah, the idea is... Yeah, I don't know. Okay, well, let's finish this. I think the idea is... I don't know if it looks for us or if we just want to steer clear of not being landed where it is moving. We'll find
There
out.
are a number of unusual energy signatures permeating this area, Commander. I'm seeing power fluctuations, intense heat, some psionic activity.
Okay, so we
All
just
signs of
uncovered a
possible
new
conflict.
supply drop, I think. And what is this?
Commander, you and I both know what Valen meant to our operation. She was our chief scientist.
Oh, right, here's the mission we unlocked.
Valuable assets. With your permission, I'd like to lead this operation personally. I was able to get you out of Advent's clutches. Maybe I can do the same for her. Listen up, people. I'll be personally taking
Look
the
here.
lead on this operation.
Difficulty.
We're
Difficult.
looking for someone. One of the finest minds to ever serve XCOM. I don't know what we're going up against, but we know she's out there. And we're not
Have you
gonna
guys
let
seen In the
anything
Loop?
stand in
What's
our
that
way.
great Tom
Commander,
Hollander
I
bit?
would strongly advise you have our forces
Alright, you
equipped
guys
with
stop
specialized
talking, Tigan. I'm talking to the people on the
cover
stream.
from the field. Their unique capabilities
Difficult,
may
lemon,
prove
difficult is a
invaluable
line
in this
from
mission.
In the Loop.
Point, Doctor.
I think that's the line
Let's gear up.
that the awesome Tom Hollander has when something else is called easy peasy lemon squeezy or something. Any line of dialogue from the movie In the Loop is worth quoting. Look at this. Look at all the veteran people we have. Let's give some other people a chance to level up. I named her weapon. Mary Doyle's weapon is named Alaska. You can name your weapons. We need our sniper, of course. Zoe Bell is our gunner. Let's go ahead and swap in Geithner or Marketson. I think Geithner or Bale. Marketson, you're still all right. So, Marketson, you are now our new gunner. Oh, Marketson, I'm not happy with your accuracy. You definitely need some more practice. Your will's a little bit low, Marketson. That bodes ill for any encounters with sectoids. But we'll bring you in, level you up a bit. Who else? Who is this Joker? Central Officer Brett. What? I have no idea who this is. Is he like a mandatory guy? He is. Oh god, this is a mission where they're giving us a leveled up dude. Oh, he's one of the guys that talks at... Great. Alright, fine. So this is basically a mission where it's like Dad is coming, so we can't have fun. Great. Mary, of course, is coming. Sid, yeah, is along, although Sid has gone off to eat dinner. We have a specialist. We have a couple of rangers. All right, here we go. Equipment-wise, I think we're all right. Smoke bombs. Okay, here we go. Richard Holt says he loves the movie In the Loop, but it's a shame that politics has rendered all satire obsolete.
Menace, ready to deploy.
Yeah, Richard Holt says that's the main guy, the one who's really you in these two games. No, the one who's really you is one of those mute protagonists, isn't it, Richard Holt? Like, he's talking at you. Like, you're a set of eyes looking on the cutscenes. I think you're never in the game. Like, you even get rescued early on, and there's like a chip in your brain they want. Like, he's your boss, I guess? I could be wrong. The narrative in this, to me, isn't these storyline cutscenes. It's these folks. Oh, shoot! Why don't we bring along our robot? Forgot to bring Chappie.
Sensors are unable to penetrate the rock face. We still have a steady read on Balin's signal, however. I would advise biological readings in this area are erratic. In addition to several species of alien
Hold on, Doctor. We've got something.
The data must
It's
be
an iPad.
at all costs. You must hurry. Take this and find Redfoot.
It's her. Unfortunately, our friend never made it to the evac point.
I had hoped to meet my predecessor.
Left Empty says, you got robots? Yeah, so the DLC adds missions with Lily Chen, and the first one unlocks robots, or at least a robot.
Good. Lead the way, Doctor. Position is obscured.
Alright, so this is a story mission, blah, blah. Bradford has to survive, and we have to get to this. If I am right with my guess, it's going to be some long, drawn-out one. It might have some gameplay gimmick. We're playing on Iron Man, so if things go poorly, we're in trouble. Alright, so Bradford can't... Oh, actually, here's a question. If Bradford dies, does our playthrough end? Or we just fail the mission? Because we can't continue... All the cutscenes are this Yahoo talking at... Oh, that's not him, that's Markinson. Sorry, Markinson, I confused you for this Yahoo. All the cutscenes are this dude talking. If he dies, do we start the mission over? Or because we're on Iron Man, do we fail the game? If I was a game designer, I might make us fail the game. Oh, let's see. What's his ability? Reaper. Devastating chain melee attack. Oh, because he's a ranger. Yeah. And what is this? He's got the running gun skill. Okay. James asks, do you know who's designing Civilization 6? I hope it's these guys. He means the XCOM team at Firaxis, and not the Beyond Earth guys. James, I am assuming it is the Beyond Earth guys, because what else would they be doing? So, yeah, if you want to know what you're in for with Civ 6, well, A, look at Civ 5, B, look at Beyond Earth. Richard Holt says it's the Civ 5 expansion guy who's doing Civ 6. Richard Holt, do you know his name by any chance? I don't even think I've tried the Civ 5 expansions, by the way. I think I was over Civ 5 at that point. Jason McMaster thinks that Civ 5 should be subtitled Beyond Earth. I like that, McMaster. Richard Holt says, yeah, look for Jake Solomon's name when you want to know as the head of the Firaxis team. And yeah, Jake Solomon, I don't think he's working on Civ 6. Alright, let's... so this is going to be, if I'm not mistaken... Yeah, so this is one of the things they do in the story missions. It's a long, narrow map to make sure we see what it wants to show us. So for the most part, there's not going to be a lot of crazy flanking. We'll just move everyone forward. Ed Beach. Thank you, Richard Holt. I knew I was going to recognize that name. Our sniper can hang out up here, although I know she's probably going to have to move forward, and we'll put her in Overwatch. Oh, I meant to change Sid's call sign, because Zulu, no, you don't get to be called Zulu. Why would his name be Zulu? That implies to me that he's going to mount a losing battle against a small group of entrenched British soldiers. Oh, you know what? That's not even cover, is it? Sorry, I left him out in the... Alright, get up here and cover. Big Herb said the Fall from Heaven mod for Civilization 4. Oh, shoot! These guys. Which was made by Derek Paxton. Said it spoiled him for every other turn-based game he's played. All of them he's played afterwards seemed shallow in comparison. I have to say, I even like Fall from Heaven more than the stuff that Derek Paxton has done at Stardock. It has that same kind of... You know, there might be AI issues with it, but there's just so much imagination and gameplay systems that you can bang on in that. It's just such rich asymmetry. Yeah, Fall from Heaven is awesome. Let's see, Mary, coming up here, go to Overwatch. Rocket Monkey says Beyond Earth was Will Miller and David McDonough, not Ed Beach. Corky says that Fall from Earth is the Dark Souls of strategy game mods. Hazy Silhouette says the DLC adds some crazy strong enemies. Yeah, I just did a boss battle with the DLC, which made me think, eh. Mary, let's see if you were to open fire. I like that chance. I like that. Alright, so we've got... I like when it shows the name of them, but I know they're both... Oh, here we go, yeah. Neonate Viper and a Neonate Viper. So, young Vipers, no big deal. Easy to kill. But we're going to stay in Overwatch for now. Mary, hang out in Overwatch. Let's pull everyone forward. Dune Wars is another great, great mod for Civilization 4, isn't it? Dune, I love some Dune Wars.
I have managed to restore portions of Dr.
James Miller says he thinks he's the only one who prefers the John Schaefer Civ 5. James Miller, you might be alone in that. Actually, I'm not. That's not true. A lot of people love Civ 5. I don't know, James, if you mean Civ 5 without Ed Beach's expansion or Civ 5 over Civ 4. In which case, James Miller, we're going to have to take away your hardcore, old-school Civ player card. We're going to have to ask you to turn that in, and we're going to give you a shiny, newfangled, chrome-embossed, fancy foil Civ 5 lover's card that all the kids have these days. Mary, hang out there. Let's bring everyone else forward. Oops. Chris Marketson, get up here behind this column. No time limit on this mission, so it will play very cautiously.
Roger, I've got my eyes on it.
Who else do we need to bring forward? Alright, she's fine up there until we take care of those things. See if we can swing our main dude out for a little bit of flanking. Why is he not going? Right clicking. There he goes. Hazy Silhouette says, Dark Souls memes are the Dark Souls of memes. Left Empty says he prefers Civ 5, but he doesn't like being challenged in any Civ games. James Miller says the final Civ 5 with expansions he prefers over Civ 4 with expansions. Left Empty and James Miller, I'm not mad, I'm just disappointed in you. Alex Chapman says, Tom, do you still have the hot Irish soldier? Alex Chapman, how dare you demean her and reduce her to a sexual object like that? But yeah, I still have her. Of course I still have her. Game's over if she's not here. Her name is Mary Doyle. Her call sign is Governor, and her weapon is called Alaska. None of those are Sarah Palin references. They just happen to turn out that way. Let's see. I feel like we're going to be able to just open fire on these guys pretty soon. Mary, let's see. So this game I don't think has facing. Does it? Are there attacks from the rear? I don't know. Mary, shoot. If you come up here and are in Overwatch and they see you... Well, everyone else is in Overwatch. What is this here? Oh, throw your axe. Alright, come on up, Overwatch. We'll let them trigger our fire, because that's what an ambush is all about. Richard Holt says he played Dune 2 a couple of weeks ago. Come on, Richard Holt. No way. No way there's any... Did you, like, set up an old 286? How do you still play Dune 2? Richard Holt says it still holds up. Richard Holt, you're crazy. That's almost as crazy as James Miller preferring Civ 5 over Civ 4. Oh, hey, those guys just left. Alex Chapman says he was just referring to her being hot and wearing a lot of clothes. You know, it is fair. She is a very, very attractive woman. No one can deny that.
A single
Oh, sorry, I wasn't listening. There's exposition going on up here that you guys are making me miss. Alright. Mary Doyle? Overwatch. Chris Marketson. Let's come around over here. Get way back there. Overwatch. Yeah, Rocket Monkey points out in Dune 2, you can't even box select units. You have to click on them one at a time. Richard Holt, explain yourself. There's no way that holds up. Our sniper, yeah, go ahead, move up. Sniper on Overwatch. Richard Holt says he played a demo of Beyond Earth. I presume he means that told him all he needed to know and he didn't then buy the full game. Do you guys know what maligned Firaxis game that I have a soft spot for? I like Sid Meier's Starships. Alright, is that a window? That is! They can see through. So, alright. Shoot. Come over here in Overwatch. Richard Holt says that Dune has Freemen. Richard Holt, isn't it 1E? F-R-E-M-E-N?
I now have a rare opportunity.
Richard Holt, we might have to revoke your Dune nerd license. Yours or mine, because I think it's Fremen. F-E-R-M-E-N. And he says it has Freemen. Yeah, see, James Miller knows what Fremen are. Richard Holt, you're the pretender. There's two real Dune nerds here. We know better. Big Herb brings up Sim Golf. I never played that one, Big Herb. Richard Holt, we can give you a wannabe Dune nerd card. Because I have one of those for Lord of the Rings. Alright, so we are... Here's what's a little confusing to me, and I should figure this sort of thing out before I play Invisible Ink tomorrow. So I'm still concealed based on these Assassin's Creed pictures up here. But look, I am now, if I stay, is this the idea that, I think if she stays immobile, she won't be seen. If she moves, she will be seen. So let's just put her on Overwatch and see what happens.
Roger, I've got my eyes on.
Okay. I think we're going to just end up just going wailing on these guys in just a second, because everybody's going to be on Overwatch. Marketson, get out here. Get some Overwatch. These guys are just going to really regret their situation. Overwatch on our sniper, because she can use line of sight from all of our soldiers.
Got it covered.
Sid G, Overwatch. And all we have to do is make sure that our named character, who I really just would rather he just weren't here. Let's see, can he get down there without being seen? Yes, and then put him on Overwatch. Alright, I predict this turn these guys are going to move. We're going to see them, and everybody's going to open fire on them, and they're both going to get mowed down in just a second here. There we go. Didn't go as well as I was hoping. They have bolt casters. That's not fair. Wait, why did they get first shot? Very unhappy about this. Here we go. This is what I was expecting to happen. Richard Holt slightly redeems himself as a Dune nerd by threatening to unleash his family atomics on my house. Alright. Good reference, Richard Holt. Well done. Left empty with the spelling of Quisac Hodorak? Oh, good lord. He misspelled it. He's calling it Hodorak. Hodor? If you misspell Quisac Hadorak, it already messes the word up. I can't figure the stupid word out as is. Alright, let's go to our sniper. I think she's going to have a good line of sight. Look at that. Yellow, I think, means, yeah, great chance to hit. Let's finish this guy out. Alright, Mary, come on up. Let's get... And they didn't drop any loot, unfortunately.
Sure thing.
She's so chipper, isn't she? Alright, Mary, you get an Overwatch. Marketson, get on up here. I don't like standing behind red barrels in video games, right? That's never a good idea. Are these explodable? Oh, what the heck? Look at these scary things. Alright, we're going to go in and investigate. Alright, Markinson, don't stand there for too long. Just this one turn, you should be safe.
Affirmative, covering now.
Yeah, that's right up there in video games with always look behind waterfalls. Is never stand near red barrels.
Bestätigt, Überwachung läuft.
Oh, Rocket Monkey says maybe that's what Chris Hornbostel was referencing before about the drawback for using the DLC is that the enemies get them as well. Okay. James Miller going way over my head with a Dune reference by saying he got his atomics from House Riches. Don't know that reference, James Miller. You've out-duned all of us, or at least me. Okay, our nerd main dude. I don't know if he's a nerd. He seems like a frat guy, right? Coming up here. Oh, watch this. He's going to do the cool jump through the window. We might get it as a cutscene. Yeah, let's see. Alright, Overwatch. Aha! I like our Overwatch. Dude, quit stealing kills from people who can actually gain experience. I think that's Sid with his bowcaster. Wait, I thought we killed everything. Ah! Alright, this is Markinson. Everybody missing that thing. It's okay. Whoa, okay, I see. It's got 1 hit point left. So because I have, I think it's called Red Mist, it's going to reduce its chance to hit. So I think we're safe from this guy. We can take care of him.
I can only imagine the work that was being
Alright,
done here.
quit with the exposition. Okay, who wants basically the free XP? Well, Mary, of course. Mary, get up there. Oh no, we should have done the slash thing. It's not too late. There we go.
That's how it's done.
Alright, Chris Markinson, let's bring you up here in Overwatch. And, go ahead and reload.
Oh yeah.
Richard Holt wonders if you've ever looked behind waterfalls in real life. He says, when you do, you know what you get? Wet. Richard Holt, no, I don't mean real life. Just video games. Game designers will always put like a treasure chest behind a waterfall.
Geht klar.
Oh, okay, reload. Yep, it's that one-shot thing. I was gonna reload.
Waffe geladen.
Okay, Spike, she is our sniper. Get on up here. James Miller says the House Riches, I don't know how you pronounce it, it's a house like House X that makes advanced and illegal machinery. Is House X Face Dancers? Or am I misremembering it? Wait, Face Dancers, is that Game of Thrones or Dune? Oh my god, I have so many nerd pop culture things mixing up in my head. Here is our NPC frat dude. Name is Bradford. Yeah, come on up here so you can still fire if there's anything up there. Richard Holt says there's a board game I'd love to get my hands on. Richard Holt, normally I would agree with you because I have very fond memories of the Dune game. It did some very cool things that other board games don't do. The problem is, there have been... okay, the problem is, I'm not sure it holds up. It's super long. My contention, and I'm only being half facetious about this, there are no good board games that are more than 10 years old. We've only known how to make good board games in the last 10 years. And Dune was great for its time, but I kind of think it doesn't hold up. So whereas, yeah, it'd be cool to have an original copy, I'm not sure I'd ever be able to get it to the table. Alright, you guys are making me miss important exposition. I hope you're happy. Richard Holt says that the face dancers are Benitli Lilacs. Am I even saying that right? That's another word like Pisonics that I think I might have gone through much of my life mispronouncing. Lilacs? Left Empty says you need to be like 12 to play that board game. Rocket Monkey wants to know what's the deal with these holograms. Wait, where did they go? Wait, where did they go? Oh, there was one right here. I think I broke it. The deal, I think, is just atmosphere. Because this is a... You know, if I'd been listening to the exposition, I might be able to tell you more. This is an abandoned facility. Oh, there it is. Okay. Yeah, this is an abandoned facility where I guess those serpent guys used to work. Big Herb is bringing up Thunder Alley and Dead of Winter, which are both board games that I quite like. Yeah, Thunder Alley does not get a fair shake because it's a NASCAR game, isn't it?
That'll be okay.
Really kind of hard to get to the table with people who aren't NASCAR fans. You tell them, let's play this game about NASCAR racing. The looks you get. Okay, Sid and Frat Guy have this right doorway. There you go. Ta-Lilacs is how James Miller says you pronounce it. Ta-Lilacs. Ta-Lilacs. Okay, that works for me. Ta-Lilacs. Pony Carnival just showing up to wonder what won Request Wednesday, and my guess is he's going to be very approving of what won. Pony Carnival, Request Wednesday, we'll be playing a little game. Yep, you guys beat me to it in the chat channel. Very good. Called Invisible Ink. Alright, let's see. Up here, where are we going again? Way, oh. Shoot, I lost our destination. Yeah, you guys distracted me from the stupid exposition. Where am I supposed to go? There used to be a star there. What am I doing? Opening this door? I think it's in here. Why can't I see a cutaway view? Oh, there. Lord. It's y'all's fault that I got lost. If I get lost in this linear mission, scripted mission, I blame you guys. Alright, let's see. There's NPC dude. Oh yeah, so he's the only guy left. Reload your gun, dude. Quit walking around with a half-empty gun. Alright, and then just Overwatch. Richard Holt says, how does Thunder Alley compare to Formula D? He says he loves Formula D. Formula D is you're controlling one car and you do all sorts of management with gears and stuff, right? It's a Formula 1 racing game. Sorry, I'm getting exposition in my ear.
That the aliens themselves engineered into dormancy.
Yep. Yeah, they got Boltcaster, so is that just because I have the DLC? So whereas Formula D is like you're managing the car, Thunder Alley, you manage a group of cars. It's less tactical about the specific car management, and it's all about the idea of NASCAR being a pack of cars jostling with each other and sort of elbowing their way through each other. There's a lot of stuff that's out of your control as you play. It represents the idea of just a bunch of cars operating as kind of a flock or their own entity rather than one guy in a car. Unique gameplay mechanics. I really like Thunder Alley. And the thing about Thunder Alley is once you get it to the table, it's an easy sell once people see how it works, and I think it's easy to get people to want to replay it because I've never shown it to people where it didn't work out well. Pony Carnival seems to think that Invisible Ink is the best game of 2015. Pony Carnival obviously did not play Massive Chalice. Let's see, if our NPC dude moves over here, is his right flank going to be too exposed? I think he'll be okay. He's got a bazillion hit points anyway, what do we care? It's not like we care if he has to heal up, because he's only going on this scripted mission. Alright, so now we have lots of line of sight. Everybody except NPC Frat Boy has line of sight on these two snake men. We want Mary to, of course, get experience, so we'll give her first crack. Sorry, does it show that I'm playing favorites? Mary, 95% or 70%? Mary, you take care of that one.
What did you expect?
Yeah, Big Herb describes Thunder Alley as a positional strategy game. It's well put. And that's exactly what it is. Very well put. Left Empty says that Quadriga, which we had one vote for in Request Wednesday, was a Formula D clone, but with chariots, right? big herb brings up a game called Circus Maximus, another chariot racing board game. Okay, let's have her get her shot there. Did we take it? Yeah, we took it out. It only had 2 hit points. Alright, Marketson, get on up here. Let's get some eyes forward. Get on Overwatch. No need to reload. Sid. Yeah, we don't need to keep you on Overwatch. We need to get up here near this door, because I think we have to go in there. And, NPC dude, stay on Overwatch.
Multiple biological signatures approaching your position.
Okay, so it's going to do this. This is...
Difficult to pinpoint. How many signatures, Doctor? Unable to determine at this point. It's not getting up.
Alright, so the last story the last story mission we did was like infinitely spawning enemies until we hit a certain point or a certain threshold. So I think that's what's going on here, is until we do something in here, I hope that's where we have to go, it's going to infinitely spawn these Viper guys. Alright, so, let's see, who needs to go? Come here, NPC dude. We have this one guy over here. So, NPC dude, you get... Oh, shoot, he can't get to the door and still have movement left. Dagnabbit. Can we have Sid? Yeah, okay, he can just charge in here, right? Okay, there. I hope this doesn't screw us up. Because it looks like I've got line of sight over here. I've at some point seen it, so alright. Sid, run on in there. Yeah? Alright. Where do I have to go? Central must survive. Investigate. They can't... Central has to survive what? Is this just like a horde mode mission? I don't see where I'm supposed to go. If this frat boy douche NPC character dude over here gets everybody killed, I'm gonna like him even less than I already do. Shoot. Alright, well, let's see. So Sid does have eyes on these 2 fellows. Let's see what kind of hit chances he's got. I like that. Also pretty good. Alright. Oh, but the boltcaster, right. Alright. Alright, let's pull someone else forward. Marketson, yeah, can you get in? No, shoot. Alright, Marketson, let's see if we can get you to have eyes on this guy behind us. Yeah, he's right around there. Alright. Oh, Mary. Can Mary see this thing? Yes, she sees him through the window. Alright, sure. That's what you get for peeping through the window.
By the numbers. Burning through ammo fast.
Alright, so now we've just got the one guy in advance of us over here. I wish I knew what I was supposed to do with this whole thing. Alright. Let's just take some defensive positions. Marketson, come up here. Let's see what kind of chance to hit you have. 63, I like that.
Come on, focus.
It's okay. Every time you miss, you learn. Alright. Gia, you need to run up here.
I'm all over it.
Alright, NPC dude. I don't know what to do with you. Let's see. If you get up here, do you have line of sight? Yeah.
On the move.
Although I'm going to wait. He's the last one I want to kill that thing, because I don't want to waste experience on him. Yeah, dadgummit. Alright, fine. Is that a gun I don't have for my other dudes? Sounds like it might have the rate of fire increased or something. Whoa, whoa, whoa! Behind Anne.
They're moving around the side.
Alright, so yeah, they're spawning on all sides of us. I really hope this is just a live X amount of turns thing.
I believe this may be the last of them, Central.
Oh, yeah, okay.
Not detecting any additional signatures. Understood. Let's take them out and find Valen.
My subjects, Alpha and Beta, both continue to exhibit exaggerated.
Left Empty says, I'm the opposite of raging streamers with my whole little, it's okay, every time you miss you learn thing. Left empty. I find leadership. You want to encourage your troops, right?
Those eyes,
You don't always want to Arlie Ermy them.
intelligence that I have not.
One of my favorite parts of Full Metal Jacket is when Arlie Ermy tells Vincent D'Onofrio. There's almost this kind of paternal bit where he sees Vincent D'Onofrio shooting, and he's like, "Well, we finally found something you can do." And you can tell there's this kind of like he's realizing, okay, I've really pushed this guy hard. I finally found the niche I need to push him into. I'm just going to give him a non-abusive comment. And it's really kind of, there's this weird caringness to that moment in Full Metal Jacket. Alright, let's see. So we've got, it looks like 4 dudes. Boltcaster needs to reload. I'm going to have to reconsider this whole Boltcaster deal. Alright, get over here to reload.
Rock and roll.
Alright, Mary does have eyes on this thing, 73%. I think there's only one. Yeah, there's the one guy back. Oh no, there's 2 of them. Alright, if it comes to that, she can run up and knife him. Let's see if we can take care of this other guy behind us. Marketson, yep, get on up here. Make sure you can see this other fella. No, you can't see him from there. Alright, Marketson, what about here? Let me make sure you are in cover. Yes, so Marketson, get over there. Alright, I like that it's yellow, which means you've got, 95% chance. Marketson, there's no way you're going to miss this, right? Very good, Marketson.
Enemies down.
There might be a promotion for you this time. And look, there you go, see? There was a promotion. Did I call it or did I call it? Alright, Mary, get on up here. Let's use her hunting axe thing. I wonder what this throwing axe does. 95% chance to hit. It does a fair amount of damage. It's a one-shot thing, but no, I like it. Alright, so I want to try to do first something just because if we can kill this last guy, and then Mary kills this one, I think we're going to get some cool kill animation. Alright, so let's see if our sniper can take this fella out. 84% chance. Looks pretty good to me. What is this? Open, closed door. Alright, yeah, we don't need to do that. Yeah, look, someone mentioned before there's like snakes crawling around in here. Alright, Mary. Since this is the last guy, and this will end the mission for us. Here we go. Alright. Didn't want to give us a close-up. Fair enough. We finished the mission. I'll take that.
That's right.
What? There's one left. Wait a minute. Where did he come from? We got bad intel. Yeah, I don't want this Joker to get the XP if I can avoid it. Well, he's the last guy who has a turn left. Alright, let's finish it off.
Got him.
And that should be it.
I am picking up faint traces.
Oh, good lord.
DNA
Alright.
deeper in the facility.
So that was the case before. There were multiple stages to the mission. I think it's going to do that to us again. Marketson hoping that his promotion is not posthumous. So what kind of promotion, isn't it? Okay, let's see. So we need to leg it over here. Mary is going to need to reload soon. So while we're legging it over there, I don't know, are more guys going to be spawning? What's the deal? Let's reload in anticipation that that might be the way it's going to work.
Not a problem.
At least there's not a time limit.
Back online.
Lemp50 says, the fight for Earth got a turn when you don't worry about surviving, but about who gets the kill. I mean, got a turn. Well, the fight for Earth is really primarily a fight for who gets the kill when you think about it. We don't care about Earth as long as we level up. That's my perspective here. Alright, come on up here, which is a nice safe place to reload your gun, Marketson.
Let's rock.
Mary. Yeah, just do some Overwatch, and I think that's it for everyone. Alright, we're back to a new turn. Alright, let's see. Who's farthest behind? I think it is Mary. Where's our sniper chick? There she is. Alright, so Mary needs to get forward. Man, it's a long way to go. How do we exit this room? We haven't even seen what's over here. Alright. Mary, how far up can we get you? Why does she not get a turn? What have I done? Alright, well, she can stay there. She can stay there. Okay, move up here. NPC dude. Put on Overwatch.
My eyes are peeled.
Corky said, did she pick up her axe? When she throws it, I don't think she drops it.
Gate klar.
Hazy Silhouette, no, the axe is my new melee weapon.
Scanning a lead.
Alright, we need to reload this sniper rifle, but let's get forward first.
If you say so.
Left Empty says, I wonder how the aliens show up in this mission, because dropships don't seem very practical. Left Empty, they do little spawning tricks. See this little hole over here? It's a snake hole. They'll pop out of there. Backstory. Alright, Mary, how far up can you get here?
It occurs to me that this is the first
It's taken a
male
couple of
species
stages.
I have ever encountered. Is this a form of population control?
Because remember, she gets an action after
Am I looking at the
she
fate of
moves.
my own species?
She has running gun. Yeah, where do we want her? Get in this little nook here.
Absolutely.
Maybe I'm misunderstanding how that works, because I thought I could move her twice and then put her on Overwatch. Maybe not. Get up here.
Copy. Moving on target.
Overwatch. Our sniper. I'd like to put our sniper... How far do we have a ways to go, though? Do we want to put our sniper on an elevated position? Is there a line of sight through here? Let's assume there is. Sniper, get on up there.
You here.
And how far out here can we get? There's no cover up here, which does make me a little nervous. Alright, well, there's no hurry getting an Overwatch. Sid. Sid, go ahead. Push forward. You're on point. Get in right there.
Kein Problem.
In Overwatch.
Bin dabei.
John Bradford, our NPC dude,
We're off.
who can't die, but who we could not care less about, and who's soaking up valuable XP other characters should get.
Moving to Overwatch. Reading a massive drop in temperature directly ahead. Such a large discrepancy defies any natural explanation.
Massive,
Something tells me that won't be the worst of our problems.
massive drop in temperature. Alright, not sure how I feel about that. Mary, so she's supposed to... Let me read running gun. Running gun... No, that's not it. Wait, it's an action. I'm such an idiot. Take an action after dashing. So, I enable this 4-turn cooldown. Now, I get... Wait, oh, after dashing. Right. So, wait, I dash, and then this... I'm a little confused. I enable this, and then I dash, right? No? Because she's got 2 actions now. Is the idea if I dash, then I can... Because if I dash, this is going to be over. Like, I'm not going to be able to get options. Shoot a monkey. Maybe I have to do half of my move? Alright. I feel... Let's do this. And now I can enable this and get another action? Obviously, I'm not remembering how to use running gun. Marketson... up here in Overwatch.
On the move. Overwatch.
Our sniper... does look like it's going to be a straight line of sight. So sniper... So unfortunately, the weird thing with these missions is, if I leave the sniper out here, they might do a thing like, hey, everybody run and get onto this spot, and we're going to wildly spawn enemies. So I don't want to leave her too far behind. Let's move her up here anyway. So we're going to put her on the lip of this building, because there is a little cover back here if we need it. Alright, Sid, get on up here. Let's see what we can see. If there's anything up here, we'll probably see it from there. No. What if we just have to run to that? Oh, okay, let's find out. Richard Holt says you selected run and gun and then did the dash and attack in XCOM 1. I know I've used it before. I just don't remember how. Alright, NPC, Dude or McDude, get up there. Overwatch.
I have made a terrible mistake.
Alright, so it's a whole new turn.
I sometimes wish you were here to keep my ambitions in check.
Yeah, okay, so I can dash and it's going to give me an action afterwards, right?
A tremor opened. My
Although it looks like I can't undo this. It'd be awesome to get up here, but I don't know that I want to run that far without seeing. Can I go to someone else? I don't know if I just ruined her turn or not.
What did you do? Affirmative, covering now.
Get up there, Overwatch.
Affirmative, covering now.
I don't like just running up to this lip. There's probably going to be aliens down there. Alright, well, you can always pull back, right? Go have a look, Sid. You're on point. Oh. There's nothing here. It's going to do something bad, I know it. Alright, Sid on Overwatch. I know it's going to trick me somehow. Alright, Mary, get down there in that little nook. My mouse is not registering. Let's come around from this side. Shoot. There.
Got it covered.
And then she gets an action. She better get an action according to run and gun. I can still put her in Overwatch, right? Yes, good. Alright, we figured out Overwatch. I mean, run and gun.
Scanning.
NPC dude. I don't know what I want to do with you. Frankly, I'm not that... As long as you stay alive and don't make us fail the mission, you get up there.
Double time.
With limited resources at my disposal.
Richard Holt rightly notes that all this cover suggests a firefight in here.
Single subject,
Yeah.
rather than the three over which I must now preside.
Oh, that's something I'm picking up. Is it? Oh, transponder. I was reading this as locate so-and-so's transporter. Like I had to get into her ship. So here's my guess. I pick this up, it spawns enemies, I have to walk back out of the cave, right? Because how else are you going to exfiltrate from the inside of a cave? You have to leave the cave.
In particular is admittedly contagious.
Alright, Mary Doyle. So, running gun is on a 3-turn cooldown. Alright, just come on up here. What?
There's that. Fallen.
Unable to tell from this distance.
Yep.
Life signs are being obscured by... I believe this...
Oh,
is
tag
the
nabbit.
subject Gamma.
Fallen created a Viper King. Just what we needed.
Boss fight. Look at how many hit points this jerk has. Let me just show you. Look at all that. And he's got 2 armors. Whoa, 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 whoa. I didn't... No, quit moving things. She hasn't taken her turn yet. Yeah. Alright, well, she's not going to stand out there in the open. I know that much. Alright, get back here.
On my way.
It would seem Valen's creations are not intent on making this easy.
Ruler
Stay alert
react...
for rapid movements as it attempts to reposition itself.
So killing that thing is optional. What can I do to not kill that thing and instead just leave? The thing I was supposed to pick up, like, that's not there anymore. Oh, stupid scripted mission. If I can avoid fighting that, I'm fine with not fighting it. Do I even need to get in here? I don't, right? Do I pull back? Mission, tell me stuff. Those hit points. That's just absurd. I already fought one boss monster that had just this. Maybe it had about that many hit points. The problem with this is I don't think I have anything that will shred its stupid armor. Oh, I bet NPC Dude has something. Let me go to NPC Dude. NPC Dude. What does he have here? Running gun. Not helpful. Reaper. Devastating chain melee attack where the first melee attack can't miss. Each one Each kill grants an extra action, but further melee attacks. Alright, that's not really helpful. What is this? A frag grenade. Alright, let's see how much damage he can hope to do. 4 to 8. Oh, that armor is so annoying. I would love to strip that armor off. Do grenades mess up armor? I think grenades might... Shreds armor, yes. Okay, so that's what we want to do, is shred his armor first. Alright, so... I think I should have some misgivings about leaving this guy up front, but he's got plenty of hit points. He can absorb at least one attack, right? Alright. Let's get that armor off of this guy. Alright, so that's one armor down. Wait, why is it getting a reaction?
The breath of that creature is reading at incredibly low temperatures. You are at risk of severe
Fortunately,
tissue damage if exposed.
Good to know, Doctor.
Alright, it's basically just saying don't stand around in the cold. I don't like that she has no line of sight. So is everyone going to fall back here? Let's do that. I'm not going to faff about in this chamber if I don't have to. Oh, can you even get out of this chamber? I think Mary's turn is over. Unfortunately, yes. Alright, so... Sid has to cover Mary, which shouldn't be too hard from up here. Yeah, this is pretty straightforward.
Das war doch klar, oder?
Why is this guy getting so many reactions? Is it like after I take a turn every time he gets a freaking reaction? It's hardly fair. Alright, Markinson, get up here and let's apply some... I don't... Do you have a grenade? Yes, Markinson has a grenade. Can we get the grenade down there? To shred some armor, and that'll finish off his armor. Good.
This is for you.
Rocket Monkey seems to think, yeah, that this guy gets a reaction for every one of my turns. There we go. Now where's your armor? Haha, he's burning. How did he get burning? Oh no! Oh! Who just took that? Ow, was that Sid? Oh my, very painful. Very, very painful. Yeah, well, I should see, that was my bad for having him standing up there. Alright, and he doesn't... Alright, get at... Wait, does he not get a turn? Shoot, she's the only one left. Put her on Overwatch. What is this here? Smoke grenade. Can we reach? Can't quite reach out here far enough. Alright, we only got one. Let's wait and throw it until we know where a bunch of people can gather underneath it. Alright, Overwatch in case that dude...
Got it covered.
Don't attack Sid. Don't attack Sid. Attack the NPC there.
Central, I am pulling all relevant log entries on this Viper King now.
I saw it. For a moment. At the containment facility. Gamma. The creature has grown remarkably since its escape.
I don't know what they're saying.
Had the rest of the team not arrived, I am sure I would not be here now.
Alright, I wish they'd say something about how I can finish this mission. Killing him is optional. Alright, so, Richard Holt says, XCOM grenade targeting jank. I didn't have any... I mean, once you get the camera in position, I think it's pretty precise about which tiles are going to be hit. It shades anything, like in red, it turns them red if it's going to do damage to them. I'm pretty happy for the most part with grenades in this game. Alright, she is not going to get... Alright, so Sid, we need to do some healing on you. Yes, so let's pull back into this little nook here. Oh, shoot a monkey, right. Well, at least it's burning every turn. Haha. No, not Mary Doyle. Alright, well, NPC... that is not good. Alright. Every time I do something, that guy gets to do stuff? Shoot, alright. Oh, should we heal Mary? No, okay, let's not get greedy. Let's heal Sid, because that's really a bad situation to only have 2 hit points. No, every time! Alright, we gotta get Mary out of there. Oh, jeez, and Pete, that stupid thing. Oh, what's going on? Why did he let loose of her? Okay, this ruler reaction nonsense, I call shenanigans. Alright, what's the deal? Can we get out of here, or... Oh no, look! They can't climb up there! That's what's going on. We have to stay in here. Shoot. Oh, so annoying. Alright, well, we're in it to kill this thing. Dagnabbit. The throwing axe does not cost an action, so let's get that out of the way. You did not... Did she just miss? Oh, Mary. Now, here... Dagnabbit. Now, okay, we need to come back here. In cover. No, I want to shoot. So, I guess the idea here... Oh, is he summoning stuff?
I cannot begin to fathom why Dr. Vahlen would have allowed it to have this ability.
It's trying to make a break for it. Take it out before it gets away.
I'm more than happy to let that thing make a break for it. He just made a what's called a Pasonic Rift. Alright. Mary, did you just miss again? I think what's helping me most is that stupid thing is on fire. Fine, it left.
Something tells me that's not the last we're gonna see of that thing. If we get another shot, we better make it count. We might have lost the big guy, but it looks like this area is finally clear.
Was that one of those fake-out boss fights where you're not allowed to kill the boss? In which case, I'm flipping for Axis the Bird right now.
Not her.
Central, I am not detecting any additional life signs, human or otherwise. The cavern is clear.
Alright, let's see. Promotions for... I give Marketson and Mary Doyle. Mary Doyle gets a promotion every mission. Marketson should get one. Sid should get a Purple Heart. He took a lot of damage there. This is incorrect for Axis. Just want you to know, it's moved farthest. Farthest, not furthest. Most under fire. Look at all the awards Mary gets. Oh, NPC McNPCerson gets that. Alright, thanks for stealing an award from one of my playable characters, jerk. Mary as a lieutenant. What's next, Colonel? Ouch. Gravely wounded. Gravely wounded. Marketson, congratulations. Young man, you are now a corporal. So, this whole armor thing gets annoying. This would let your gun reduce armor. This would, though, give you more survivability. So, Marketson, unless you feel otherwise, I'm going to give you some survivability. As a matter of fact, even if you feel otherwise, it's for your own good. We're giving you blast padding, which means explosions don't hurt you. Doesn't it also give you extra... Yeah, and you get a point of armor. Yeah, sorry. You get no say in the matter. We want you to live. And then Sid, who is promoted to... Is he now a lieutenant? Lieutenant Sid. So you have revival... No, the one that's lit up is the one you've got. Oh, it's so confusing. Yeah, right. So you have Haywire scanning. If you're not going to be our field medic... Wait. Am I No, okay, the things that he has. Right, he has aid protocol, not revival. Oh, shoot. Oh, we should have got that one. Alright, well, since we're moving forward with Sid being a support guy in areas other than medical, scanning protocol we're going to take. Improve specialist site for one line of turn. Reviews. Yeah, we're going to take that. Because half the battle is knowing, right? There it is. Wait, why am I not... Click, right? What am I missing? Promote. click the one there. Oh, wait, no. It's just giving me the tooltip, which I don't need. I didn't click on that. Can I not? That can't be true. That I can't upgrade it, that I can't promote him until he's not wounded? Really weird. Is it a bug? So look at this. When you get wounded, your will is 0. And if I'm not mistaken, when you go back into battle, it stays 0 until you get a kill. Yeah, Rocket Monkey says maybe you can't be promoted while you're wounded. Alright. I mean, that seems like an odd rule, but I will accept it. Got another one of these that we can sell or craft with. Reduced will, yep, we knew that from his wound. Low intel. Oh, I'm being berated by XCOM 2 for not having much intel. It's telling me how to get intel. Yeah, I know. Yep, I know. Yeah, alright. Low supplies.
Thing, Commander.
Wow.
Dr.
XCOM 2 not very happy with me for not having enough resources. Alright.
Well,
Well, alright guys, that was today's XCOM. Oh, I should let NPC Pearson finish talking.
That we will encounter the 2 remaining test subjects, the ones we have yet to identify. It is likely they have a similar means of escape via psionic rifts.
It's
meaning
pronounced
we will find them
Pasonic, Tigan.
anywhere.
Pasonic Rift. Hazy Silhouette suggests going for the armor shredding because armor becomes a big deal later. You can't get to armor being a big deal unless you're alive. But yeah, I definitely hear you, Hazy Silhouette. That armor is a huge pain in the butt, isn't it? Alright, so tomorrow we will be playing some Invisible Ink. Haven't touched that in, gosh, around when it came out, I believe. There's some DLC for it. I think they've added a character or something. So we'll look at that tomorrow. I can't promise... yeah, I've played a fair bit of it when it came out, but I can't promise I'll be super acquainted with it. But let's jump back into Invisible Ink tomorrow and have a look. In the meantime, I'd love it if you give these a thumbs up. That helps me if you like the videos on YouTube. I'd love if you subscribe to the channel. We're about 100 subscriptions away from me drinking a beer on the air, live, and finding out what happens. You can find me on Twitter at QT3. You can find stuff I write at quarterto3.com. My Patreon campaign is at patreon.com/TomChick. Thank you guys so much for watching. Those of you who are watching live, I'll see you tomorrow. Everyone else, again, feel free to vote in the comments section for Request Wednesday. Voting is now officially opened for Request Wednesday, July 20th. And we'll see everyone tomorrow night. Thanks a lot, guys.